found your son.
All right. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Columbia, South Carolina. Here's the AC Flora Regiment Band. All right.
This month off has proven to be a problem for you, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this anymore. We have the alma mater. All right, we're going to switch back to that microphone. All right. Okay, so let's start over. Hey, welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. This is AC Flora Varsity hosting White Knoll. Alex is here.
It feels good to be back here on Memorial.
Yeah, it literally feels good with that front that came through.
Yeah, no, it's actually not terribly hot. It's muggy, but that's
Yeah.
very much better than what it was
Yesterday.
yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before.
Yeah, yesterday for B team and JV it was kind of painful.
I was lucky in I was in the AC press box yesterday, so no complaints.
All right, I'll keep the complaints rolling then. All
Okay,
right,
sounds good.
we're actually gonna call my dad real quick. Mostly because we're doing all sorts of troubleshooting, not for us, but for floor coaches, and I'm not sure everything's working. I also didn't tell my dad that I'm getting to stream tonight. Watch Fox is letting us stream. So
Yeah, we found out about 6 hours ago.
yeah, something like that.
Somewhere in that ballpark.
Your call has been forwarded to
Wow.
voicemail.
I can't believe he's doing this to me.
That's rejection live on stream.
It really is.
Yeah, no, I was thankful. Shout out to Coach Brown for helping me out with my pregame research. White
Yeah.
Knoll has no stats on Max Preps, and with no stats and a lot of empty roster spots from last year, it looked like it's always hard. But yeah, very grateful for
Hey,
Coach Brown.
Like I've said before to you, you can make up stuff.
I can, but it's a lot less fun when I'm actually live.
Yeah.
And for the record, this was supposed to be a tune-up game for both of us. I feel like, and now we're streaming, so
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, no. Watch us another game too. We face Westwood later in the year.
Yeah, that would be at Westwood.
Yeah, I'll be at Westwood.
Um.
Yeah, it's a little weird, Jeff, being up here and not seeing the Dutch Fork legend and South Carolina Gamecock alumnus and legend Garrett Anderson.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sure he's watching.
Yeah,
Hey, Coach Anderson.
He's still waiting for his statue to be built as we speak. Actually,
His statue.
His statue. And that was one of the most fun parts about coming up here last year. Every time you get to talk to Coach Anderson, and every single time the Dutch Fork legend would meet with us. He played on South Carolina. Do you know he played on South Carolina, Jeff?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if he did. We had to remind him a couple times that he was a South Carolina Gamecock, and I had to make sure that he knew.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it looks like a neon out tonight,
Yes, it is.
which means a lot of safety vests.
I asked my son because I didn't like if they were gonna do red like they did Sports Alarm or blue or something. I need to make sure I matched. I wasn't gonna match the neon though.
Yeah, Jeff matched the blue that we're wearing tonight.
Yeah.
I will say I did lose. I picked red. Now,
Yep.
half of it's my fault because I did knowingly pick red. The other half, though, my blue shirt that I usually wear for these games was in the dirty clothes bin. So
That's still your fault.
it still is my fault. I'm just saying that, I was planning on picking blue. I actually did look for the blue shirt first, believe me if you want.
Yeah.
And I quickly realized it was not on the hanger, which meant it was in the dirty clothes bin, and I realized I'm just going to wear red.
Yeah.
The whole band is wearing ponchos are red. Our coaches are wearing red. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a new look AC Flora team, Jeff. We've talked about it all off season, and there's a saying that's been going around the sports media here in the state that is no team will look more different than AC Flora does this season. There's
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we had Roper starting for 3 years in a row, and lots of seniors last year.
I think we had 13 seniors graduate that played meaningful snaps, and then 9 transfer in that regard. So I don't know exactly how many starters were. I'll have to look. Barrett Kofer, Jeff, is fully neoned out.
Yeah. Hey, wait, did they add time to the clock?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess there was a lightning strike, maybe.
Watch Fox.
Oh, my bad. I didn't think about that when I set the clock.
Yeah. So for those who are again, Watch will mess with the time because they are televising the game, and they have a lot more pull than we do.
Yeah.
So they can affect times and everything. So yeah. Watch.
Oh,
I can almost guarantee you, Jeff.
Oh, we're gonna pretend that they're definite fiction commercial breaks.
Absolutely, we'll do both. That works for me. But yeah.
Yeah.
So even though our team's standing out there, you have 10 minutes till kickoff.
Yeah.
Well, again, new look for Flora. Coach offered his first season coming from Lakeview.
Yeah.
And he will take over a new look Falcons. I did ask him about it. He said, it's him with a new team and a new school. He said, it's got its drawbacks, but it also has its perks. It's a fresh start, but of course, when you lose so much leadership and so much experience, it definitely is difficult to try to build that team from the spot. And I think he also mentioned a fun part of it, Jeff.
Yeah.
The heat and the weather. He's like, you don't get to practice as much or potentially more as ideally as you'd like to practice. There's a lot of morning, a lot of night practices. He actually says he prefers that, but when coming into a team where he doesn't know anyone and the players for most of these guys, I mean, I think we return on the offense 2 starters from last year.
Yeah.
Logan Price and Caden Brown.
Okay.
Right, I believe that's Caden Brown and Logan Price are the only 2 players that I would say quote unquote started, and then of course Mac Huey as well, but Mac was more of a Mac kind of got lost down the depth chart with the 4 incredible receivers we had last year.
But yeah, he got playing time. Yeah, it was a great receiving core.
Yes, incredible. So, it is going to be a new look offense, but a familiar name at the helm for Flora faithful, Riggs Scott. Riggs has been backing up Roper the last couple years, and if you're familiar with how Riggs Scott operates, go watch that 2026 playoff run for the AC Flora Falcon baseball team and go watch how Rick Scott operates. Coach Horton told me, he said, I've been lucky. He said, I've been lucky enough now now I have 3 quarterbacks I'm here. I just get to operate they're ready for the moment. And he said if there's nerves in Rick Scott, he isn't showing it, and he hasn't showed them so far. So it's a good thing here coming into his first game against a very talented 5A school in White Knoll.
Yeah, I don't think he's shown nerves since before T-ball. So
I mean, I asked him. I said, how's he been? Because you go and you replace Roper, who's the definite fiction official all-time leading passing leader here at AC Flora, and again, he said he's ready for the moment. He's built for this. He said he's ready for the moment, which is all you can ask for a first-year starter.
Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to seeing how things go.
Yeah, this will be a big game for AC Flora. We'll kick off this season, and next week, we have a Thursday game against Gilbert.
Oh, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday. Yeah, I'm assuming because we are sharing with
Well, you got both feeds.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Coach Brown successfully.
As if by magic.
But yeah, we get play Gilbert on Thursday before having our first road game at Midland Valley in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Midland Valley Zone 2. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, very familiar region for us. We've been in the region with the same teams for now the last couple of years, with 4A kind of getting reamped again after the 5A was now back to just 5A. It's not 5A D1, not 5A D2. It's just 5A, 4A, 3A, 2A, 1A. 1A got loaded up, and so did 4A. So a lot of the teams in our region we have seen before. Lancaster, we've been in the region the last 2 years. Lugoff Elgin moves back down to 4A. RNE, we've been in the region with them for,
Oh, wow.
as long as we can remember. Westwood moves back down to 4A. And then, of course, our crosstown rivals, Dreer State in 4A. They were hoping potentially to move back down to 3A, but that appeal was denied after, I believe, a long process. There was a couple teams that appealed. Some of them won. Most of them, I believe, were denied, which is how that usually goes.
Yeah. It's funny. It's like all these schools appealing to go down.
Yes.
And Flora, we were worried that we would be pushed down to 3A.
We were not. Well,
We
it is
wanted to
weird.
stay up.
I mean, it is kind of weird, you know. I mean, a lot of these teams, you know, that we have seen did get pushed down. Airport's no longer a 4A team. Neither is Camden. Both of those teams that we have faced, both pretty much all around. Airport more on baseball side, but Camden in the last 2 years have been in our region. They moved back down to 3A, as well as Brooklyn Casey, who was in 3A or 4A with us last year.
Yeah.
The only really notable team to move up, Great Collegiate. The War Eagles are now 5A all around with the addition of their second campus. So, should be a very different feel. What's the, the camera.
Oh.
I can almost guarantee it's the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 minutes till game time. Our team's been waiting outside the locker room for the last 5 of them.
Oh, man. My dad's not even calling back.
No, I will say, Jeff, it
Your
is funny
fault.
looking over that Dylan Hernandez is standing on the bleachers. I believe he's probably blocking like half the kid's view of how tall he is. Yeah, Dylan got a bump in the rankings, Jeff. He's now
Yeah.
top 20 player in the state in the junior class.
Yeah, awesome.
Insanely talented junior class. Now I guess senior class.
Is Rohan up there or no?
I see Dylan's the tall one. I have not seen Rohan.
Oh no, like on the top 20 or
Rohan, I believe, is a little farther behind. He's Prep Baseball updated it. Diamond Prospects won't update till after the fall.
Yeah.
I believe Rohan's top 35. I think he's 33, but don't quote me on that. I unsubscribed from Prep Baseball after the season because
don't need to just
it's a lot of money.
give them money. Yeah.
The difference between Prep Baseball and Diamond Prospects yearly subscription is half off if you get the yearly subscription.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm paying like $70 when I'd be paying like 12 a month or something. Like you do the math.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
So it's like the other 6 months free. So
It makes just way too much sense to not get to get the yearly subscription than rather than not. So.
Yeah.
All right, captains tonight for AC Flora from left to right: Jordan Davis, Brennan Williams, Hayden Brown, and the young gun Riggs Scott will don the captain honors this evening. For White Knoll, a bit different. They'll have, I believe, number 81, Kirkland Day on the left, and then number 8, Jamari Davis on the right. I will say, Jeff, White Knoll has the ugliest helmets in South Carolina. The knockoff, the team up north is never good, and knockoff versions of them are even worse.
Okay, he says that because he's an Ohio State fan. For those of you from White Knoll who are watching.
Correct. I like the color scheme you have. It's cool.
Yeah, whoops.
First game back.
Oh, cool.
TK gonna don the Falcon flag today for us.
Who is for White Knoll?
Yes.
From our student section.
I will say, we did win the loudness battle pregame. The White Knoll coaches on the sideline were saying, you can feel the energy. You gotta have to match that.
Yeah.
They were not responding. Of course, that's pregame. That doesn't matter in the terms of who's gonna win the game or anything. But the AC Flora seemed a little more juiced up for this opening week contest. We'll see if that has any sort of influence here early in this game. A little muggy. There's potential showers coming in later. However, right now we're dry. It was supposed to rain all afternoon. The rain, for the most part, has stayed away here from the Midlands. Of course,
I'm gonna
all could change.
dropping a few frames, so I'm gonna reposition my hotspot. Maybe that'll help.
I missed the coin toss. You did
Yeah,
too.
we always do.
All right, we're kicking off. Thank you, Coach Navarro. He'll be two back-to-back state champion women's soccer coach,
Yes.
Coach Navarro.
What's that say?
There's too many players in front of it.
Something Wolves. It's our time to glow.
The fireworks in the background. I'm gonna act like that was planned, right? Probably not, but you never know.
Hey, Sam's watching. That's fine.
Hey,
He likes the helmets.
there's multiple Sams that could be watching now, by the way.
The what?
There's multiple Sams that could be watching, by the way. Sam McCutcheon down at Newberry.
Oh yeah.
It's weird, you know. For me, that's when I started when they were all freshmen, and now they're all gone. The freshman class, that talented 2026 class for AC Flora, has all graduated.
Yeah.
Fresh faces don Memorial Stadium for the first time, really, since I believe, the last two coaching staffs. It's a little weird.
So Coach Offord looks like he could still play football.
Yes, Coach Offord looks like he's ready to go today.
It's pretty strong.
He's ready to rock and roll. He'll see his son a lot on the offense. Ziggy Offord. He'll be one of the key receivers for AC Flora lining up, as well as Logan Price. And of course, Jeff, a new kicker comes along. One of the starters that was lost was Grant Hill.
Yeah.
Charlie Player, the young sophomore, will take action.
A familiar kicker for people watching Definite Fiction.
Yes.
We saw him with JV last year and Creighton Middle before that.
Yeah, let's actually think about this, Jeff. Let's go back. For the Ropers and the Charlies, how long were they on Definite Fiction? Was it not like 7 years, 6, 7?
So I'm pretty sure you could.
That wasn't for the land, by the way.
So you could probably. I'm pretty sure I streamed Roper's championship game at Creighton. I'm sure I did. I have to go look back at. Actually, anyone at home can probably go and look back at that. But yeah, so yeah, that's a lot of years of Roper.
Roper, Charlie, Monty.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Falcons that are no longer here. It's a new look AC Flora squad. And a talented 5A team coming off of their 4th straight winning season. That's the most in school history. A team that fell in the state championship only a few years ago with a fresh start themselves. Coach Victor Floyd taking over the helm as Nick Pelham left and got his first win for Lake Wiley High School, the new upstart 4A school here in South Carolina. 5A, 4A, two technical number 11s in their respective divisions. AC Flora 11 and 4A, White Knoll ranked 11th in 5A. A whole new season, Jeff.
Oh,
The fog.
yeah, no, we're also waiting for Watch Fox.
Oh, of course, watch. Duh, I always forget about that. I don't think the fog would be a problem, but you gotta make sure all the cameras are in the right spot. We have 3 of them to the right of, 2, 3, 2, 2 to the right of us.
So you usually don't see a lot of highly ranked kickers, but I think eventually you will for Charlie.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he's already got like 50 range.
Wow.
As a sophomore. So when he was in 8th grade, we played Irmo. It was 0-0 early in the 3rd quarter, and he started the scoring with a 37-yard field goal as an 8th grader. That was great.
I will say your crowd mic, Jeff's been awesome. I think the crowd mic is a huge hit right now. Oh, we'll see Charlie Player boot this one deep There'll be a low liner that will be taken in at the 5-yard line. As going right up the field, that's going to be Jonathan Keith. He'll be one of their lead running backs. And here comes the White Knoll offense. Welcome to the 2026-2027 school year. As this will be the more experienced side of the ball for AC Flora. A couple more players return for AC Flora, and including a lot of their linebackers, the two we want to watch, Jeff, the two middle linebackers, Jordan Davis and the airport transfer, Justin Conyers. Conyers, number 11, you can see him empowering on your screen. First down, handoff right up the middle, small behind the line. You're going to hear his name a lot this year, folks. Brennan Williams, welcome to the game.
Stop, number 50, Brennan Williams.
Well, Jeff, big Brennan Williams, he's one of the biggest returners of this team. A 2-yard loss for Keith on first down.
Yeah, if Brennan spends a lot of time in the backfield, we'll do well.
I'll put Chisholm in. 2nd and 12. White Knoll on their own 27. Snap comes back. Chisholm will run it left all the way. Puts it upfield. Gets a little bit, but not much. Tripped up at the 30-yard line. I believe it was number 0. Or number 8, excuse me, Jordan Davis. That's not a 0. So 3rd and long here for Braden Kress in the White Knoll offense. White Knoll with no stats to boot, but Kress, I don't believe, was a starter as of last year, so. Middle field motion. They're do it all. Gadget player Kentrell Bonnet goes down low. The raw to the right. Kress looking downfield. He'll take a shot and throw it deep to Bonnet, who's got it at the 40 and tripped up right after that. Bonnet caught it right over DJ Johnson. As it looked like he came on a crossing route, Johnson got a little too shallow in his zone. It's a big time gain for White Knoll. A gain of 50.
Yeah, good pass, hit him in stride.
45, I believe, yeah. That was a fingertip catch from Bonnet as well. Chisholm will go to the right hip of Kress. 1st and 10 on the Falcon 35 here on the near hash. He'll pitch it to the left side. Chisholm in the backfield has to evade one, but gets wrapped up and dropped right at the place he caught it looked like. Number 11, Justin Conyers, the first Falcon to get his hands on him. It'll be a loss of 2. This White Knoll team runs with a lot of 2 tight end set. They're more of a running than a passing team. AC Flora so far is matched. And it was a loss of 3 corrections, now 2nd and 13. Chisholm on the right hip of Kress. On the far side, it'll be play action. Rolling to the right is Kress. He'll look over the middle. He's got a wide open Bonnet who drops it. In coverage, number 7, Josiah Morris was the closest man to him. Bonnet may have been a factor, Jeff, for the mugginess. Looked like he just couldn't hold on.
Barnett's 16?
Yes.
Okay, so he's the guy that we were told to look out for, right?
Correct. He is the gadget, do-it-all player. They will move him around. He'll be in the backfield. He'll line up at tight end. He'll line up at receiver. He's more of he usually lines up around the tight end. They usually line up 2 tight ends. It'll be Bonnet and then number 44, Blaze Knight, who's more of a blocking tight end. So 3rd and long here. Bonnet will line up at that top tight end spot right beside Kirkland Day. 2 receivers set, running back on the right hip. 3rd and 13. Kress will play action, roll to the left side, looking to the flat. He'll throw it over at the sticks, and it is Bonnet who catches it right at the line to gain and falls down. It's a first down for the Timberwolves.
Got a flag over there?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, there is on that far side. You're right, Jeff. Good catch.
Might be a sideline warning.
Either a sideline warning, a hold. It looks like it might be a hold as well, Jeff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take that.
I'm not complaining. So a 14-yard gain will be nullified. An eligible man downfield, rather. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Interesting.
This Falcon defense having to revamp after the loss of their Oregon signee now. He's all the way out in Eugene. Azel Banag led this defense for the last couple years. His father was on the phone with Coach Brown. We said to make a hire reel for him, Jeff. Be happy to. He'll be working and grinding over in Eugene, Oregon. So 3rd and now 18. The line to gain is the 25 for the Falcons. White Knoll on the 43 in the far hash. Rolling out to the right is Kress. He looks over the middle. It is off the hands of David, intercepted by AC Flora. Taking it the other way. Coming down the left sideline is Fudger. He runs through some traffic, gets past the 40, still pushing him forward to the 35. Brennan Fudger, a tip drill, one-handed interception. I believe he was looking for Bonnet Jet off his hands, incomplete. Well, it would have been if Brennan Fudger wasn't there to scoop it up.
Yeah.
Well, that's the dream start after what could have been a nightmare play. It was the first down. White Knoll was driving instead. The ineligible man downfield derails the drive, and Riggs Scott will start his Falcon career in enemy territory on White Knoll's 36, 1st and 10 near hash. In the backfield, Zion Gaddis. He will be starting in place of Jalen Simmons, who's banged up today. First down, handoff to the right side. Gaddis trying to bounce it out. Escapes one tackler. Gets to the 30. A shifty play. Gets past to the 25 before he's spun down and dropped. Zion Gaddis, a shifty run to begin his Falcon career for exactly 10 yards. He'll take it for a first down. Jonathan Keith on the stop. They do. That looks like a first down to me. Yeah, they will move the chains finally. That was a first down.
Okay.
Well, the yard marker lined up a yard behind where the ball was. Yeah, so 1st and 10 now on the White Knoll 26 far hash. Scott on the gun with Zion Gaddis now motioning out to the left side. Be a swing pass to Gaddis. He does bobble and grab it up to the 25, bursts of speed to the 20, angles out to the 15, shakes off one, spinning towards the 10, still dragging defenders near the 5 before he's wrapped up and taken down by a slew of Timberwolves. Zion Gaddis being the early player to watch. It's a first down for AC Flora, who's now threatening inside the 10, 1st and goal. Riggs Scott, first pass is complete to Gaddis, an 18-yard reception. 1st and 10, near hash. It'll be number 20, Noah Livingston in the backfield, Dason, number 28, who takes it upfield and cut down right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like the linebacker, number 4, Clementa Crosby on the stop. No gain.
Yeah, this would be a good spot to roll Riggs out. Riggs got plenty of speed.
The one thing Coach Horton did say in return of the Riggs Scott and Roper Wenskies, he said Riggs is more of an athlete, not a knock on Roper, just more of a shine to Riggs.
Yeah, no. Riggs.
Oh no, Riggs is a incredible athlete.
Yeah.
So Dason with nothing on the play of the gain. 2nd and now goal on the near hash on the 8. Riggs in the gun. He'll hand it off. Dason runs right into a wall and drop behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. A slew of Timberwolves again in the backfield. A herd. Now it's 3rd and 10 and 3rd and goal as well. So 3rd and goal on the 10, near hash. Dual running back set. Gaddis on the left, Dason on the right. 2 receivers up top. Riggs, play action, will roll out to the right. Looking towards the end zone, will escape one. Still looking downfield, roll out, and he'll throw it deep into the end zone, just out of the outstretched arms of Logan Price, who is tiptoeing the back line. Not far, pylon. It'll be 4th down, and the field goal opportunity will come on. Is Jeff, you'll get to see the player that you called for so long, Charlie Player.
Charlie Player.
You hyped him up.
He's a good kicker.
Well, he said he got a 37-yarder back in 8th grade. This will be a 26.
Yeah.
Here on the left hash, CP chants from the Falcon faithful. Snap good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and it is perfect right through the uprights. Hits the camera for Watch Fox. Well, Jeff, Charlie Player made that look easy.
That's good.
And also a good hole from Parks Van Vleek, might I add.
Yeah. That was a good drive from my coaching history too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I coached Brendan Fudger in church basketball, and then I was the pitcher for Charlie's t-ball team. So it's pretty much all me.
I will say, Jeff, the ability to extend the play. Riggs may have not completed that pass, but he was able to escape one tackler. Was able to throw a dart to the end zone and the face of some pressure just a bit too high
Yeah,
for Logan.
didn't miss Logan by much. So.
I mean, if Logan was about an inch or two taller, that might be a touchdown.
Yeah. Wait, how many yards was that? It's like 30.
In
We're on
net,
the
26.
26. Okay.
26 yards in total net.
Nice.
Wind coming in, but not too bad up here. 6:35 is where they marked the clock after some clock issues, it looked like. How that for a good start, Jeff. 3-0 lead for AC Flora here against White Knoll.
Good start.
That's you're leading. It's about what you can ask for, right?
Ooh, Charlotte not kicking off this one.
No, it'll be number 30, Ty Rutherford, the senior. I'm curious if there's a reason. I know we did a lot with Grant Hill when it comes to kind of pooch kicking it, and on my cue, White Knoll steps up just a tad bit. Their second line now 5 yards closer on the 30 and 35. Rutherford will run up and boot this one. It will be deep as well. This one back to the 5. Keith over his shoulder. He bobbles it and will let that go into the end zone. It will be a touchback. Well, Rutherford with a nice leg. Jeff, put that one through the end zone. You can't complain.
Yeah, we'll take that every time.
And I can see the changes already starting to be made, Jeff. A lot of those kicks for Coach Floyd will go pooch kick. Rutherford's put that one through the back of the end zone.
Dude, I mean, if you can do that, yeah.
I don't see the problem with it.
Yeah, there were so many drives that what our average
I mean, they had to start.
Opponent's possession is probably like the 40.
Yeah, I was about to say 35, 40-yard line.
Yeah.
Now two tight end look, two receivers up top. Cress will hand it off to the right side. And again, Chisholm has nowhere to go. Swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Brennan Williams it again. Well, Jeff, if Brennan Williams is going to have his way, he could be a really fun player to watch. Chisholm on the right hip here of Cress, going from left to right. 3-0 lead with halfway through this first quarter. Time called on the field by the official. They're going to bump up the play clock back to 25. Two receivers down low, wide side up top. Cress will play action, look to the shallow side of the field, come over the middle of the Bonnet, who's wide open at the 30. Makes one man miss to the 35 and gets tackled from behind up near the 40. It'll be Brandon Williams on the stop. A 19-yard gain for Bonnet and a first down for White Knoll.
Yeah, you might want to just keep a safety over top of 16.
Yeah, it might be just one of those where you're going to have to
double him and
make him beat you anywhere else. First and 10 on the 39, up top, a handoff to Chisholm. He makes one man miss in the backfield, skirts towards the 45 before he's spun down. A 6-yard gain for Chisholm. At the bottom of the pile, it's Caden Brown, the defensive lineman. Chisholm's best run of the game. A 6-yard carry. As well as Jordan Davis on the stop, along with Brown. 2nd and 4 on their own 45, middle of the field for the Timberwolves of White Knoll. Cress will motion Chisholm up top. They'll fake the pitch, hand to the Bonnet, who gets swallowed up right where he got the ball. This defensive line for AC Flora all over. I couldn't tell who that was, but I know for a fact Brown and Koutrakis are back there, Jeff.
All right. Good pair to have there.
You're a big Timothy Koutrakis fan, aren't you not?
Yeah. Yeah, so Asa was on, Asa's first year coach's pitch. He had Riggs and T on his team.
That's all you can ask for, right?
Yeah.
Dream team. 3rd and 8. Cress will drop back, look over the middle. It's dropped incomplete. However, a flag comes in late, and this may go on the defensive line of AC Flora as Cress took a tumble. It was going over the middle. He had a receiver. Like number 12 or 17.
From the quarterback.
Yeah, I believe it's roughing, and it is. So a chance to get off the field will not come to pass, and Flora will get tagged. That was what Coach Offord said he wanted to avoid. The silly nonsense penalties is what he called them. Unfortunately, could not avoid one there, and it's a free first down for White Knoll, and what would have been a turnover, or at least theoretically a punt.
First and 10.
Number 17 up top. I don't have that number. We'll get it in 1 second. First and 10 on the Falcon 44 on the far hash. Kress will hand it off up the middle to Chisholm. He'll get a couple yards, plunge forward, but the defensive line for the Falcons swallow him up for just a 2-yard gain. Looks like Maurice Horry as well as Brennan Williams right there on the stop.
Number 3, Christian Chisholm.
Yeah, so for anyone watching, if you want to post something in chat, I think you have to be a subscriber for an hour. I have to set it like that. Otherwise, I'll get a bunch of spam bots.
Number 17 for White Knoll, Jalen Keith. 2nd and 8. And it looks like a pre-snap penalty. This one may go on Caden Brown, who took a jump. A little hard count from the Timberwolves. Another one of those nonsense pre-snap penalties that Coach Offord told me he wanted to avoid. Of course, first game, Jeff, it's never easy to avoid the rusty penalties, you know?
No. Just remind me of when we played South Point and
Oh my gosh.
they filled up the stream with curse words with 200 yards of penalties or something like that.
It was rough.
Yeah.
2nd and 3 now for the Timberwolves far hash. Handoff up the middle. Chisholm will trudge forward, but another stop, maybe a yard on the gain. Caden Brown, the first man to greet him before the rest of the Falcons pile on. Chisholm, that's his 7th carry, Jeff, and he has not found much success.
7 carries, what, maybe 12 yards?
8.
8 yards? Okay.
Quick math. And then in turn, Bonnet has 2 catches for 64 yards. Football.
Yeah, we need to limit that.
Yes. So 3rd and 2. They need the Falcon 34. They're on the Falcon 36 between the hashes. Bonnet in the Wildcat, and a lot of movement early. So that's one of my favorite plays, Jeff. It's called a false start on everyone but the center.
Yeah.
It is a false start on everyone but the center, so that's a 5-yard penalty. They'll give Flora the 5 yards back that the offsides penalty warranted earlier. So now it's 3rd and 7 here for the Timberwolves, who are on the Falcon 41. Well, it was Bonnet in the Wildcats. Back to Kress with Chisholm on his right hip. 2 receivers down low, 1 up top. The Falcons put a 4-man rush on him. 4-man front. Kress will roll out to his right. Falcons pressured him early. It's Krutrakis in the backfield. He gets his hand. The ball comes out late. It's Jordan Davis on the sack. It's his first in 2026. Krutrakis got his hand, but Jordan Davis on cleanup duty. A loss of 6 on the play. Brings up 4th down.
All right, good pursuit. Who do we have back?
I believe that's 28,
Yeah.
Dayson. It was Gaddis last week, but Curtis Dayson will take over the honors. He's back now just shy of his own 10. The Falcons bring a rush, and Fudger almost gets to it. A wobbly punt that hits inside the 30 and sidewinds out at around the 23-yard line of AC Flora. We'll see where it's officially marked, but the defense so far, Jeff, 2 possessions, 2 stops.
Well, so far so good.
And that's what you can that's all you can ask the defense. A more experienced side of the ball for these Falcons, and they've done their job early, limiting the Timberwolves.
Dang.
And there's a clock stoppage, a media
Definite
timeout.
fiction timeout.
Absolutely.
Show the neon kids in the crowd.
Well, Jeff, what are your? I know I do a lot of the talking during this stream, and but I need to know, what are your thoughts so far in this game, and how do you like this new look Falcon team?
I mean, I like it. I like the defense a whole lot more than I was expecting. Not that my expectations are low. It's just my expectations are always kind of low. Not for Flora in particular, but wow, just got really windy.
I know, I'm holding my papers down.
But they look good. I mean, we kind of knew that the linebackers should be good.
Yes.
That's where our greatest depth is. And then with Brennan on the line, you know, he's kind of a one-man wrecking crew. So
Brendan Fudger has dominated this game so
no,
far.
Williams.
Brendan Williams, you're right. My
Yeah,
bad. Brendan Williams.
But Fudger too. Fudger
I mean, no,
at safety.
Brendan Fudger got our offense jump-started.
Yeah.
And, Brendan Williams has been a run-man wrecking crew so far this evening. Brendan Fudger as well, with a big interception for AC Flora on the Timberwolves' opening drive. And that's where this game has led us. 3-0 in favor of AC Flora with 1:52 to go in the first quarter. So far, so good for this new-look Falcons squad. And now Rick Scott will be ready to rock and roll. Gaddis on his left hip. 1st and 10 on the near hash, going from right to left here for the Falcons. Riggs gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Gaddis, running right all the way. Had a 10-yard run with a burst up to the 25 to the 30. He may be gone to the 40. It's going to be a foot race to midfield. He outruns one to the 30 to the 20. He's angled out of bounds at the 15-yard line, but a flag all the way back down at the 35. Zion Gaddis with a big-time rip, but it will look like it may not matter.
Was that hold on one of the receivers maybe?
It might have been. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't know. So
It would have been a 60-yard run for Gaddis, just wiped off the board. And a word we will talk over the student section faithful right now.
all right, so it's 1st and 11.
1st and 11 now. It's just a 1-yard loss on time down. But now we'll flip the field. Zion Gaddis, Jeff, has been a difference maker so far. You know, Jalen Simmons not dressed for this game, but his replacement, Gaddis, doing all right.
Yeah.
You don't see this a lot, Jeff. 5 wide for our Falcons on 1st and 11 on the far hash. 3 down low, 2 up top. Falcons on their own 24. Riggs will look for a quick pass to the right side. First pitch is made and caught. He gets one man driven out of bounds. That is, I believe, Larry Pickett.
Oh, wow.
Number 5, Larry Pickett on the reception.
That's what I have. Well, Larry Pickett, he's one of the safeties here for AC Flora. He's not one I had on my sheet to catch a ball, but he is now the first non-running back to catch a ball from Riggs Scott. I saw him line up last week. I was wondering if he was a number change. It is not. Still 5 wide, 2nd and 1 now on a 10-yard reception. Riggs, it'll be a QB draw all the way, gets to the 40, scampers over to the 45. He's got some speed as well to the 45, angling to the Timberwolf 40, to the 30. A flag will come in late again, but Riggs Scott shows off the speed of the Falcon quarterback. It may not amount to everything, however, it still will be a 1st down for AC Flora. It looks like they're calling this a number 18, Seth Hudson.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was really in the back, but it was also an unnecessary block. Rivers is already past that guy.
So that's the one again. Gonna have to shake off that ring rust. So far, this Falcon team, defense and offense, they've been clicking today, Jeff. You've called it early. We talked score predictions. We called how total points, and my point total, I believe, was 63 coming into this game. Right now we're at 3 with 1:11 to go in this first quarter. You said low scoring.
Yeah.
So far, so good for one Jeff Rhodes. He's currently dominating me in the off-field metrics,
really
the shirt color and the pregame predictions.
This is a pretty good school year for me.
Starting off strong. 1st and 10 on the own 45 near hash. Scott in the gun, looking back. Ritz comes to Timberwolves. He rolls out as a man in the flat. It's behind and dropped. Incomplete. That was Parks Van Vleek, who was coming across the middle on a drag route. You remember 2 years ago, Roper's second favorite man on that team after Josh went down with the ACL tear was Parks' older brother, Tripp. Tripp Van Vleek was such a reliable receiver. Parks coming in a young sophomore, or junior, excuse me. Gosh, they're growing up.
Yeah, and
I'm getting old.
split time at quarterback with Riggs for JV and
Yes.
make some appearances for varsity.
So 2nd and 10 for the Falcons on the 45 near hash. It'll be a handoff to Dayson. He'll try to run it right. He'll get outside the tackles. throws it up to the 50 before he's slung down, just shy of it. A 3-yard gain as Dason runs into what looks like one of the linebackers, or maybe the safety, Brown. 3-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7 for the Falcons. Well, so far, Jeff, in 3 of Riggs' passes, he's extended the play twice. They may not be completions, but he's showing off the ability to extend plays and make this offense work. 3rd and 10. Riggs will be a quarterback draw all the way to the right side. He may be gone yet again to the 40. Makes one man miss at the 35, and he's tackled just behind the 25. Riggs Scott yet again in his bag. Jeremiah Zatter on the stop, but Riggs Scott a massive run at the end of the first quarter. He gets all the way to the 22 of the Timberwolves. And Jeff, that's a 30-yard gain, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, they stopped the clock?
Yes, there was some stoppage. So that's Riggs' first technical run, stat run of the game. Unfortunately for Riggs, that wrong run he had inside the 25 earlier
what's he say?
does not matter.
15?
15, I believe.
But I already advanced quarters. All right, back to
You got it back. So 1st and 10 for AC Flora on the far hash on the Timberwolves 22. 15 seconds to go in this first quarter. Clock will run now. Clock stops on the first down. We're at 10, and will be some motion and a pre-snap penalty as Logan Price was coming in motion from top to bottom. It will be a false start. I'm still waiting for number 2 to get involved, Jeff. He's up top all by himself. Ziggy Offord. Or Ford.
Offord.
No, I was right. Okay. See, I can't do this to myself. It's not fair.
Get it wrong once, and you're going to get it wrong half the time.
I know. And now the first quarter will end. AC Flora 3-0. And Jeff, so far, it feels like AC Flora's been in control of this game.
Yeah, it's been a good start.
Great start.
Yeah. All right. Hey, my dad tried to call. We're going to call him back. real
Okay.
quick. Hey, you're live on the stream. Don't curse.
I'm not going to, but we're 3-0 right now. Huh?
Yeah.
That's really good. I didn't think you were broadcasting tonight.
Yeah, Watch
So-
Fox said that we could. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I'm not there because it was wet and rainy and everything, and I'd be sitting in water.
yes.
It's
So,
wet.
thank you.
Yeah.
And it's still wet. The field is soaking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
clouds are moving.
we look good so far on the team.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it and listen to your broadcast. But your broadcast is good. The picture was good,
Awesome.
and you should be proud. You're pumping real good money.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy
But,
enjoy the rest of the stream.
I will. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. That was my dad.
Seems to be enjoying the stream as the lights come on here at
He's
Memorial.
He's Definite Fiction's quality assurance lead.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. He lets me know the stream looks good.
So far in that first quarter on offense, it's the Riggs Scott and Zion Gaddis show for AC Flora.
And Charlie Blair.
He's special teams. He's on offense. Special teams. On defense, Brennan Williams and Brennan Fudger, the Brennans, coming alive. Jordan Davis, of course, his first sack of the season. I think he probably is my favorite football call I've ever made, Jeff, when he sacked Kearns last year.
Davis. Yeah.
I think that is it. It's 5 wide to begin this second quarter. Falcons now go from left to right. They'll line up on their own 28, 1st and 15 after the false start penalty. Offord and Price on the bottom. Mac Huey lines up as more of a tight end-esque. Brennan Fudger in the slot. And then up top all by himself, Seth Hudson. Looks like it's man-up defense for the Timberwolves. They put 6 in the box, potentially to try to stop what's been the legs of Riggs Scott. 4 down lineman for the Timberwolves. Riggs will get the snap, look for a quick hitter to the right side. It's going to be behind and incomplete. Logan Price got a hand on it, couldn't bobble and recuperate. It'll be second down. Well, it looks like, Jeff, we're trying to get these man beaters. Owls try to get a quick out to Logan Price, get those yards back he lost on first down, instead at 2nd and 15, still on the 27 of the Timberwolves near hash. 2 receivers up top, 1 down low for the Falcons. It's going to be a play action pass. Riggs looking over the middle, scrambles out to the right. He'll look to the end zone. That ball is batted in, almost caught and incomplete. Instead, it's just hitting the turf. A nice diving attempt from the White Knoll Timberwolf defender. Riggs was looking for Ziggy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have an opportunity to hit somebody in the end zone, that's good. But he probably could have run for, he probably could have
He
jogged
coulda
for
run.
15.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that is the experience of the young quarterback. Making his first start. You know, Riggs calm and collected. We'll see how it goes here. 3rd and 15. The Falcons will need the Timberwolves 12. They're in the near hash. They'll line up on the 27. 2 receivers down low, 1 up top. Riggs will get the snap, and he'll do a read option to the right side to the 25. Scampers near the 23 before he's angled out of bounds. Diving and on the stop is the defensive back, Christian Hickman. So just a 5-yard gain for Riggs, and now a decision for Coach Offord here.
So would this be 30, 40-yard field goal?
It looks like he's
Alright.
going to keep the
I'll
offense on
look
the
into that.
field, at least as of now.
Well, except that that's a pretty strong headwind.
Yeah, that's the problem. The wind's coming now straight towards us, coming from far side to near side across the field. Not easy to kick in those conditions for Charlie players. The offense will stay on the field and we'll go for it. 4th and 10. They need the Timberwolves 12 on the near hash. Riggs, hard count once. No jump from White Knoll. Play clock at 1 and at 0, and now timeout call from Coach Offord.
Call timeout, see if the wind will die down.
I mean, maybe. But right now, yeah, it was very calm earlier. And then all of a sudden, as the game gets closer, starts getting a little breezy, and now full-on gusts are just blowing right in our face, Jeff.
Charlie and his long snapper, Will Cranford, are ready.
I mean, we'll see if they're called upon. My phone's being a good paperweight right now. Saving my folders from just flying off the balcony. Charlie players on the sideline again, ready and waiting, but it doesn't look like he's going to be called upon here quite yet. It will be Riggs Scott in the offense to trot out here. It's 11:39 here remaining in this first half. Falcons ahead 3-0 over the visiting White Knoll Timberwolves. Game number 1 in 2026. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. 4th and 10. Falcons on the Timberwolves 22. They need the 12. Got us on the right hip of Scott. Timberwolves overloading the near side of the defense. Riggs will get the snap. He will drop back to pass. He looks to a go route to the right side. It's incomplete to Logan Price. Hickman in cover, and it's a turnover on downs. Looked like Riggs was hoping Logan would kind of turn around and stop. I don't believe Logan was on the same page as that one, and that will be a turnover. And here comes White Knoll. And for the Timberwolves, they've had an offensive drive that was helped by penalties last go around. They got towards Falcon territory before AC Flora turned him away. So 1st and 10 on their own 22. Hand off to the now near side, cutting it upfield. And he'll get dropped by a cast of Falcons. It's number 11, who I don't know is on my sheet at all. It's not. People that they did not use in their earlier games. Sean Lloyd, the senior running back. So a 3-yard pickup for Lloyd. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Timberwolves. Middle of the field on their own 26. Two receivers up top, 1 down low. Crest will roll that way, looking for Bonnet over the middle of the field. A throw will go out to the near side. It's going to be a juggling, and is it caught?
I think he caught it.
And it will be a catch ruled in favor of number 17. Again, another number of Jalen Keith. A big-time gain from the 27 all the way to the 36. A 37-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 on the Falcon 36. Crest drops back, look for a screen over the middle. He's going to dump that wide as the Falcons read it perfectly to Keith. He shakes off one tackler, Williams, and he gets by Pickett before Williams catches up and drops him. Brandon Williams at the 29. But Keith able to make something out of nothing. That could have been disastrous. 2nd and 3 it will be. Just over 10 minutes here to go in this first half. 3-0 lead for AC Flora, but White Knoll putting together so far their best drive on a couple plays. On the Falcon 29, far hash going from right to left. Crest will get the snap, handed off right up the middle. Keith trying to pick his way forward, but he cannot find enough grass. He's chopped down by both Larry Pickett, the safety, and the middle linebacker, Jordan Davis. Just a pickup of one on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 2 here. White Knoll all of a sudden slowing the tempo down. You holding your breath over there, Jeff?
Yeah, a bit.
A bit? You got to get used to this, Jeff. It's football season.
Enjoying the moment.
It's good. Isn't it good to have football back on Definite Fiction?
That's nice.
So 3rd and 2 on the Falcon 28. Loading the gun up. It'll be Keith who runs up the middle and runs right into a fat cast of Falcons, a brick wall.
Oh.
He gets a late plunge of a yard, but it was Caden Brown back there to greet him first. So decision time now for Coach Floyd. So it's 4th and 1. Offense has not budged an inch. They will go for this. With 8:45 left to go in this first half, we'll see if they decide to talk it over, and they will. Coach Floyd will bring his offense back. Well, Jeff, the last time they had a big-time chance like this, and yard like a yard or two to get, they put Bonnet in the Wildcat. It was a false start that negated him even getting the snap.
Yeah, I'm surprised if they were going to call timeout, they didn't go for the hard count first.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the method of the madness was. How are we feeling, Jeff?
Good. I was just looking to see so it's not a commercial break.
I'm assuming the prices are Clemson fans.
Huh?
I'm assuming the prices are Clemson fans. Logan looks like he's walking around with a Clemson tiger paw on his head.
Is it really? We need to change that.
I know. You know, I thought Roper had it on early. I know we got, Roper decided to graduate or whatever,
Yeah.
and now it's Logan. Did I not know they're not even 5 minutes away from the stadium South Carolina plays football in? So 4th and 1, the offense will stay on the field. Keith on the left, Hiff for Cress. Bonnet lines up as a tight end. Falcons will put 6 at the line. Snap. They'll hand off to Keith up the middle. He'll plunge forward. They'll mark him right at the line to gain. Bottom official gave it to him. Top official did not. It'll depend on the spot. And a turnover for AC Flora. They stop him short. Keith gets stumped, and the Falcon defense yet again turns him away. Looked like it may have been Big D Jackson on the stop, Jeff, the first man to greet him before the rest of the Falcons. T, as well as Conyers getting in on the action. I'm interested, Jeff. I wondered.
I'd almost like to see a quick deep pass to Ziggy.
I would love that.
Although we are going in, we're passing into the wind too. That's,
correct. And the wind is not fun.
Watch Fox.
Watch Fox timeout. The student section lively. AC Flora holds their 3-0 lead, turns the Timberwolves away on their best drive of the game. Well, Jeff, we talked about the defense being the strong suit of this game. Feels like so far that's been the case. And really, the front seven have been living up to the hype.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, 16's good. What's his name?
Bonnet.
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, as long as we can contain him, I feel good about our chances here. All right.
Well, here we go, back on the field. We've yet to attempt a pass to Ziggy, and it looks like he'll stay on the sideline here on the 1st and 10 play. Falcons line up in their own end on the 27, between the hashes, going from left to right. Riz gets the snap, handed off to Gaddis, running right, stiff arms a man, gets up to the 35 and gets tripped up right at the line to gain at the 37. Tackled made by the safety, Tyler Brown. He may have saved another chunk play, but it is an 11-yard pickup for Gaddis and a 1st down. He looks explosive here at game number 1, Jeff.
Yeah, he does.
Gaddis, the Ben Lippen transfer, a junior. Last year, for the other Falcons, he had 101 carries and 550 yards. 1st and 10 for him, for AC Flora on their own 38. Gonna be a quick hitter now here to the near side. Turning upfield, Parks Van Vliet past the 40 before he's taken down at the bottom of that pile. Is defensive back number 2, Christian Hickman, but a pickup of around 6 on the play.
Good job by Riggs settling the little bobble on the snap.
He did bobble it, but was able to calm himself down, deliver a good pass. It's now 2nd and 4. Falcons on their own 44 near hash, going from left to right with 7:30 left to go in this 1st half. Hand off to Gaddis, he'll run it left, but he cannot find any grass. He's swung down behind the line of scrimmage. It's Nathaniel Johnson, the defensive lineman, on the stop. A loss of 2 for Gaddis. So now 3rd and medium here for AC Flora. 3rd and 6 between the hashes. Van Vliet lining up down low, Jeff. He's being face guarded very closely by Keith. 2 up top, 2 tight ends for AC Flora. Griggs will get the snap. Play action looking left. He'll scramble, step up in the pocket, and runs right into big number 75. That's Noah Marr, the junior. It'll be a sack, and that will probably stall out the drive here for the Falcons. So a couple of 1st downs for AC Flora, or just 1, I believe, before the drive is stalled. It'll be Riggs Scott getting his first looks as punter. You know, Jeff, we don't talk about it much. We lost all our return specialists from last year and special teamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Roper used to punt. Grant Hill used to kick. Azell and Blake were back there to deep. Everyone's gone. Riggs will run around. He'll boot this one. A low liner that's going to skip. It's going to touch a player from White Knoll. That ball's going to be picked up by Trip Van Vliet at the 30. The low liner looks like he clipped Keith. And it will be Falcon ball. They're going to say when he touched it.
Yeah.
And it will be 1st down for AC Flora on the 32. It has to be.
It's Parks Van Vliet.
Hmm?
You said Trip.
Oh, Parks.
That's all right.
Well.
You got the right family.
I told you it's supposed to be a tune-up game for me. Y'all
Wait.
watch.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
a ball.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. The ball stopped. It was clearly off from. We have replay right here and over there actually too.
Okay.
So the offense will get another shot at it. Parks Van Vliet, the gunman, heads up, play, slides, and collects, and it will be a watch Fox timeout or a definition timeout.
Wait, what?
They're gonna call it timeout, a media timeout.
That good. Oh man.
Well, Jeff, in the fun fact of the day, I kind of forgot about it until now. Coach offered, I asked him keys to win this game. He said, be physical, win the line of scrimmage, no penalties, and win the turnover margin. He said, specifically, actually, he wants to be +2 in the turnover margin. Right now, we're
right
+2
there,
in the
right?
turnover margin.
Interception and fumble recovery, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Or
Interception, fumble recovery. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is the fumble recovery.
Yeah, technically. So, yeah, I mean, so far, his keys to success are coming true.
Yeah.
Of course, you have a lot of time left in this game. 30 minutes to be exact, but AC Flora has come out of a cannon, fired up here for White Knoll. On the flip side, it doesn't feel like White Knoll's really into this game yet.
Yeah.
And the Timberwolf defense will have to come out and try to stop what is going to be an AC Flora jump start here to the offense. They get the ball at the Timberwolf 32.
AC4 first down at 13 yards.
There's Ziggy lining up down low, Jeff.
Yeah, we,
Keith on him, and he's close.
yeah, we really do need a score here. I don't know.
Yeah, White Knoll bringing everyone in the box, playing cover 0. Gaddis moves to the left hip. Riggs handed off to the right side. Gaddis will shimmy past one, but run right into another Timberwolf just at the 31-yard line. A 1-yard pickup. The safety, Tyler Brown, came down and delivered the hit.
Number 5, Adrian Ellsworth on tackle.
Gain of 1.
Gain of 1 on the play. Second down.
2nd and 9. On the near hash, 3 receivers up top, 1 down low. Brown, the lone safety, playing back for the Timberwolves. Riggs will get the snap, look up top. He'll roll out to the near side, looking downfield to Gaddis, who runs down, makes an acrobatic catch inside the 15 and reels it in at the 13. What a play from Zion Gaddis, and another Riggs Scott extension of the play, escapes the pocket and throws a dart downfield. 18-yard pickup to Gaddis. So 1st and 10, 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 on either side for Riggs on the 13. Hand off to Gaddis up the middle. He's got a hole to the 5, carries a man, reaches to the end zone. Did he get in? Ball is in. Touchdown, Zion Gaddis. The Falcons take advantage of the muff punt, and in 2 plays, or 3 rather, take it into the house. Win the line of scrimmage, win the turnover battle. That is how your Falcons have a 10-0 lead right now. 9-0 pending the extra point. Parks Van Vleck on the hold. The snap is up, and it is 10-0. No announcer jinx right there.
That was a pure kick. Another pure kick for Charlie player.
He's been excellent so far in his 2 attempts.
So you can see with cheerleaders with the flags, you can see how strong the wind is actually.
Yeah. Now they're running. I think they're running with the wind now, technically.
Yeah. All right, that was nice. Let me show that replay again. I got the touchdown run. I was thinking of just doing the catch, but it was a good run for the touchdown, seriously.
I like how you think of this stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
Little trap play, and Gaddis fights for the end zone.
That was nice. All right.
Well, I mean, this is all you can ask for right now. A 10-0 lead with 5:12 to go in the first half, and White Knoll's best drive stalled out on a 4th and 1 stop.
Athletics, AC4 Athletics here. Go Falcons.
Yeah. Watch, wait.
Yes, definite fiction timeout.
Just talking about Just want to see if they're streaming to YouTube.
It's so weird now. You know, you go for baseball for so long, and now you don't have to stop. You don't have to stop the stream. You can just keep going through most of the stuff. Because they play so much music in baseball that you can hear directly. You have to stop the stream and, you know, put music over it. You don't have to mute anymore.
Number 13, Charlie Player on the kick. Back to receive for White Knoll, number 0, Charlie Keith.
A 10-0 lead with 5:12 to play in this first half. Charlie Player back on to kick. Rutherford put it through the end zone. Last time AC Flora booted it deep. player will get his shot, and a nice kick yet again. This one will be caught by Keith at his own 4. Middle of the field, running it right up the middle. He has a gash to the 30, shaves off 1, but he does go down after the contact from DJ Johnson. He gets out to the 32, 33-yard line.
Johnson on the stop.
That was a pretty deep kick into the wind, though.
It was, and
Ooh.
well, Jeff, you got to remember, we get the ball to start the second half.
Oh, we do.
So this becomes an ever more important drive for the Timberwolves, who find themselves trailing by double digits already in this game. Week number 1, first game of 10 between for the Falcons. It looks like a play action. Kress, I don't know what he wanted to do with it. He doesn't know what he wants to do with it. He gets spun down and dropped by Caden Brown. Looked like he wanted to hand it off. I was so confused. It is a massive sack on first down. A loss of 8 on the play. As Chisholm didn't know what to do with it, Kress kind of had to improvise, and Caden Brown said, I'll take that. 2nd and 18 on their own 25. 5 wide, 3 down low, 2 up top. Kress will drop back, looking for a screen play, a tunnel screen over the middle. It is high and incomplete. He would have taken a massive shot from AC Flora's D. Jackson if he came down with it. And I mean, that was a very scary play. Looked like they're looking for Jaden Cobb underneath in a tunnel screen. So now 3rd and 18 with 4:27 to go. Back on their own 25 between the hashes. 3 receivers down low, 1 up top. Fudger and Pickett, the deep safeties back for Flora. Kress will get the snap, rolls out to the near side. Looking over the middle. He takes a shot and he won't deliver the ball at all. Welcome to EC Flora, Justin Conyers, as well as Jordan Davis, Timothy Koutrakis. I think they're all back there, Jeff. Another deep sack, this time a loss of 10. As Kress just has to eat the play. And now he'll pack the punt from his own end zone. Dason back near midfield to receive this punt. A good snap. Flora will bring the house, just can't get there. That ball fluttering in the air, hits inside the 40. Dason will let this one bounce to the 35 before he runs all the way down with it to the 28.
Dude, stay away from it.
Yeah,
Why are you even close?
Yeah, that was a good punt, though. That ball rolled all the way to the Falcon 27, so flipping the field, Braden Kress does his job. However, AC Flora 3 and out for the defense, and the offense will come back out with 3:40 to play.
All right. Now I definitely feel better.
I mean, the expectations coming into this game were quite literally 0, and AC Flora has had the dream opening half. Can they complete it off, though? A lot of time left in this game. If AC Flora can drive the length of the field here and do some damage, I mean, potentially best case scenario here in the first half. 1st and 10. Looking for a quick hitter. Riggs has nowhere to go. He'll just throw it downfield to Price, who's enshrined and just incomplete. Hickman on the coverage. It's been a good battle for them all day, but another good improvisation from Riggs. Looking for, it's going to be a quick hit screen here on the near side, and Riggs had to just eat that ball and throw it deep. A go ball there to Logan Price.
Yeah, I feel like he has had to check down receivers a lot, which is really, I mean, it's great to be able to do that,
Yes.
especially for his first varsity start.
The eyes of Rick Scott have been very impressive here early. 2nd and 10 on their own 27 near hash. Riggs with the snap. He'll hand it off up the middle again. His burst of speed to a hole. 35-40. Makes one that misses the 45 to midfield. Angling out to the 40. Cuts back to midfield to the 35. Dragging a defender to the Timberwolves 30. Zion Gaddis, a big-time run, flips the field, and the Falcons are in business yet again. 42-yard rip right through the heart of the Timberwolf defense. Gaddis will take a breather. Curtis Dason now in the backfield with Riggs Scott. First and 10, clock ticking out at 2:50. Play clock down to 6. Falcon trying to put this one in order, and they're going to try to call a timeout. Yes, we will. With a second timeout here in the first half for AC Flora as the play clock was winding down. I think Coach Horton was trying to change the play at the last second. And we'll just burn the second timeout here.
Yeah.
I will say, the use of timeouts feels a little more spread out, Jeff. I feel like there are parts where Coach Floyd would burn them early.
Yeah, he would sometimes. What's up, Adele? How you doing? You want to say hey to the stream? Yeah. All right, hold on.
Hi!
Go Falcons.
Go Falcons!
That was Adele. Younger sister of two of my lacrosse players who are also playing on the B team football.
Oh, nice.
Lane and Chapel.
What do they play?
It's a good question. I guess defensive. I don't know. Chapel had a fumble recovery yesterday. That was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 on the Timberwolf 30.
I didn't have rosters for yesterday, so I have no idea what.
You improvised.
Yeah.
Did you make stuff up?
I could recognize a couple people. Yeah.
Did you make stuff up? You told me to do it all the
I
time.
sort of did. But
Riggs will get the snap. 3 receivers up top. That's where he's looking underneath. Parks Van Vleck has it at the 30 and tripped up. Ball comes out. That ball on the far sideline, and this could be trouble. Parks Van Vleck just trips up and potentially saves a touchdown. As it was Elijah Frazier who picked up the ball on the ground, and it's a turnover for AC Flora. So AC Flora will call on their defense yet again. Timberwolves, their best starting field position of the day, will start on the Falcon 48-yard line. That ball, I guess, it looked like it could have come off of the ground, Jeff, but I guess he lost it a little before that.
yeah,
I was hoping when he hit the ground. It looks like timeout will be called from AC Flora. Their 3rd and final timeout. Yeah, when Parks fell, I thought the ground may have caused it first, but the officials didn't blow it dead, and that's an unfortunate occurrence in high school because if you don't blow it dead, it's not going to get blown dead later.
that is true.
There's no replay, so
We'll see what replay I did save. Which one was this?
the run, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, nice run.
Yeah, he's had a good start to the night. Again, AC Flora gets the ball to start the second half, and White Knoll, who was looking down the barrel, they were down 10-0. AC Flora was driving a turnover. I'll now give the Timberwolves one final crack here in the first half. This game has been all AC Flora early. And really, the front 7 have been the decision makers and the difference makers here for AC Flora. Crest in the backfield. He'll have it 1st and 10 with his Timberwolves on the Falcon 48 far hash with 2:31 to go here in this first half. Trailing 10-0. Handle up the middle. Chisholm trying to plunge his way forward. He gets stood up and dropped. He can't shake Justin Conyers. The linebacker meets him in the hole and drives him back 20 yards before they finally blow it dead. It is forward progress, though. White Knoll has had no success running it. Now they'll flip to 5 wide. 2nd and 10. Clock still running at 2 minutes here to go in this second quarter. Cress will roll out, looking for the inside screen. Now he'll look downfield. He'll get hit as he's thrown. It's a long ball down the left sideline. It is out of bounds. Incomplete. Bentley Crookston trying to drag the leg, but he could not keep his feet in bounds. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Is that D. Jackson? That was the closest one to him, Jeff, applying the pressure? I'm not quite sure. There was a Falcon lineman chasing him down.
Did knock the quarterback to the ground.
It was very clean.
Yeah.
Very much as he threw it. So 5 wide yet again. 1:54 to go in this first half. 3rd and 10. Stack receiver down low in the slot. Now looking for a tunnel screen underneath. Dorian Davis. That ball is tipped in and is going to be caught by Tyler Davis. Up the field. He's got some space and he may be gone to the 25, and I will take it all the way to the house. It looked like that ball may have skipped off the ground, but it went right into the hands of Brown, and he scores. So with 1:51 to go, White Knoll strikes back. They trail 10-6 pending the extra point. So Kress in the backfield. White Knoll will put Chisholm behind the offensive line. Now they'll all come together for the field goal. Kress is the kicker. They're running one man on late for White Knoll. They have all 3 timeouts. I'm surprised they're not trying to burn one here. And they will do just that, actually. Oh, there's some miscommunication with who was supposed to block and not, so. Well, Jeff, still some time for this Falcon offense. 1:51 to play here in this first half.
One more timeout for Flora. Wait, they show 0 timeouts on the board.
Yeah, we're out of timeouts. We used our last timeout on before the first down after the turnover.
Okay.
They only have one. I messed up that. That was their second timeout they used. How far is White Knoll from here, Jeff? I'm a little surprised there's no student section really over there.
Yeah, it's not that far.
I know they're Lexington area, but
Yeah, 30 minutes. Depends on traffic.
I mean, I guess. I was a little surprised they didn't make the drive over. All right, same thing yet again. It'll be Chisholm behind the offensive line on the left side. One receiver up top. They're holding the play as now they'll blow it into action. And Kress will call everyone back to formation. Ziggy was man-to-man up top with Jalen Keith. Kress will put his boot into it, and it will flutter through the uprights. So 10-7 in favor of AC Flora. However, White Knoll strikes back here in the dwindling minutes of this first half. A half that has been put together by AC Flora. White Knoll gets a jolt after the turnover and will on a one-play tunnel screen that Brown was able to break free of. And he scored. And now 10-7. AC Flora gets the ball to start the second half. And Jeff, you talked about it. Charlie Player's got a good leg. AC Flora can get in a range. Give him a chance.
Yeah.
That would theoretically be the goal.
Yeah, it's a big advantage when you don't have to go all the way in.
Yes.
Brady Kress, back to receive, number 10, Zion Gaddis.
Kress will be the kicker. He's only on about 3 yards from the ball. He puts a boot into it and does boot it deep. Right around the 10. That will go through the hands of Dason before he picks it up at the Falcons 7. They'll try to circle around, drive upfield to the 20, races to the far side to the 30, but he's tripped up from a man on the ground. That was trouble brewing, but Kanzatter saves what would have been a much better return as he not got his hand on Dason.
Number 13 with the shoelace back.
What's the clock running? Clock was running.
Oh.
Still running.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have to. Yeah, they'll have to stop that and change it, which is why the stop and play is happening.
On the 4 o'clock.
There we go.
All right, we'll take 145.
No complaints. Timothy Kutrakis getting stretched out on the sideline. He was out there on the kickoff. Well, Riggs Scott in his first 2-minute drill here for the Falcons. They'll bring the offense back out of their own 30. Trying to answer the White Knoll late score. First and 10 on their own 30 far hash, going from left to right here against the Timberwolves. No timeouts. Riggs will take the snap. A screen to the far side. Got some blockers in front of him. Taking away is going to be Watts, who gets all the way up. Seth Hudson, excuse me. Getting a lot of new Falcons here. A pickup of 9 for Hudson.
Second one.
So 2nd and 1. Falcons at the 39 of their own. They got to hurry. No timeouts again. Clock ticking to 120. 2 receivers down low, 1 up top. Timberwolves creep up. Riggs gets the snap, rolls to the near side, evades 1 tackle, looking downfield, comes back over the middle. It is going to be caught right across midfield by Ziggy. He can fly to the 45, will angle all the way to the 40, over to the 30, to the 25 before he's finally shoved out of bounds inside the 25 at the 22. Welcome to AC Flora, Ziggy Offord. And again, Riggs Scott mobility. Able to extend the play, keep his eyes downfield, and Ziggy makes some pay.
And that was, again, a check down.
Yes.
Nice work by Riggs.
39-yard pickup for Ziggy in his first play for Flora. 5 wide. He did go out of bounds, so clock will stop. And now, I look down. Looks like a bad snap that Riggs has to fall on. Maybe a loss. Well, it looks to be about 3. As the clock is still running, Falcons going to have to hurry. Under 45 here. 3 receivers down low, 1 up top. Clock now at 40. Riggs will motion Gaddis down low. He looks for the screen. Now looks for potentially to try to run with it. He spun up and dropped behind the line. White Knoll was not fooled.
Hurry up.
Going to be against Jamari Davis, who sacks Riggs. It'll be 3rd and long. Under 30 to play. Clock still running.
3rd and long.
3rd and 19. The Falcons got to hurry. This clock is now at 15 seconds. Potentially put one to the end zone. 5 wide, clock at 10. White Knoll is saving that timeout. Riggs will get the snap. Under 7. This may be the final play. Riggs will roll out. He'll have to try to get this one to the end zone. Looks downfield. He launches to the end zone to Logan Price. Jump ball incomplete. And the clock will run out. And that will end the first half. Flora, a couple promising offensive drives, just stall out late, but they do hold their 3-point lead. It's 10-7 in favor of our Falcons against White Knoll.
Oh, man.
Exhilarating first half, Jeff.
Yeah. I got the lead going in the half.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
Theoretically.
Awesome. All right, let's take a break. We're going to switch to some royalty-free music and be back. Actually, we'll be back probably really quick because I would imagine the band's coming out.
Oh, nice.
Is the band coming out? Wait, why is the band staying up in the stands? All right, if the band comes out, we will show them. Otherwise, we'll be back when we get close to the end of the halftime.
Awesome.
All right, welcome back for the second half.
Yeah, the band took the night off, so I got to chill.
I was ready. I have a nice microphone ready to pick up their
I know.
tunes. And
Be a little quieter. Looks like the students have plans and all packed out. You said go out of town, Jeff, and
sorry.
head to Hopkins.
What's going on?
You see, we were talking. I grew up in the upstate.
Yeah.
There, you didn't have to go out of town to put a fire pit. I was off working at a fire pit in 15 minutes. I lived in Simpsonville, South Carolina, where I could go to my friend's house 5 minutes down the road and go to a fire pit. It's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'll put a fire. If I went home, I'm sure I'd be at a fire pit within 30 minutes. It's great.
All right, here we go.
White Knoll will kick off to begin the second half. Gaddis and Dayson deep. That'll be a far sideline. Dayson will let it bounce and take it in just inside the 10. He'll come all the way to the near side, try to get a block from Gaddis. Gets one, tries to pick his way to the 20, but White Knoll chases him down, and not a big gain there.
28 with a stiff arm. Curtis Dayson. 19 over tackle.
Well, Jeff, Riggs Scott
Yeah.
will come back out. Sorry, me and Coach Brown doing some silent nodding together, making sure that we're on the same page, which we're on it enough, you know.
All right.
98 yards for Riggs Scott here.
98 passing yards?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
6 for 13 in that first half. Two receivers up top. They're covering zero. Riggs will get the snap. Will hand it off up the middle, and Gaddis gets nothing on the first down carry. A loss of 2. Jamari Davis, the first man back to greet him. Feels like they were ready for that. The Timberwolves of White Knoll. 72 rushing yards now for Gaddis. 7 carries. Riggs will get the snap, hands off to Gaddis up the middle, tries to pick his way forward yet again. He's grabbed by Noah Marr and taken down. This time it's a pickup of 4, though he gets 2 back.
Helmet off.
So that'll be number 62 for us, D. Jackson. Replacing him will be Brandon Williams on the offensive line as a left guard player. So 3rd and about 8 for EC Flora. 3rd and 7. Gaddis got 5 on the run. So 3rd and 7. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Near hash for the Falcons, going from left to right on the 25. They'll get the snap. Riggs looking under the middle to Logan Price. Has him in space. The high throw is dropped by Logan. He would have had a tough play. It would have been a foot race to the pylon or the first down marker with the linebacker Adrian Ellsworth, but a little too hot to handle for Logan, and the AC Flora will be forced to go 3 and out. Well, not the start you were hoping for here for the Falcon faithful. Riggs at around his own 13 to boot this one away. Return man deep, and Riggs has to get a low liner that does get off, and it's going to almost hit
Jeez, almost
Heath yet again on the fly this time. And will bounce out near the 45 of White Knoll, 46. Well, Jalen Keith has been under scrutiny, and he almost got drilled. So Kress will be back out there to lead the offense. It was a broken screen play that got White Knoll their one and only touchdown. That came off the turnover. See, Flora was dominating the first half until the final minutes. Now White Knoll has their chance to take the lead. 1st and 10. Be a handoff to the right side. Try to pick his way forward. It's Keith, and he gets speared. All right, at the line of scrimmage, Jordan Davis puts his cap right into the chest. It's a gain of nothing.
Number 62, Delton Jackson on the stop.
And Delton Jackson as well. D. Jackson, one of the young guns here for our Falcons. He's stepping up, the young sophomore. So 2nd and 10, White Knoll on their own, 46 between the hashes, going from right to left. Kress gets the low snap, a quick hitter to the near side, caught by Brown inside the 50 before he's had a nice tackle right at the 47 of AC Flora by DJ Jackson. However, it's a 7-yard gain and brings up third down. 55 receiving yards for Brown off 2 receptions. It'll be 3rd and 2. It was an 8-yard gain, actually, rather than a 7. They need the Falcon 44. They're on the Falcon 46. So a play action. Crest will try to get outside the numbers. He's looking downfield, and he'll flip it over to the middle, and it's caught by Day. He gets inside the 20 before he's upended by Ziggy Offord.
Go flag down.
Going to flag all the way back at the 45. And Day was about to go all the way into Falcon red zone. However, this could be trouble as this ball was spotted at the 18. However, everyone's walking back, and another ineligible man downfield. A second penalty that could potentially cost White Knoll massively. That was a big 30-plus yard gain that's nullified.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's tough for those linemen to hold up when quarterback gets out of the pocket like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, eventually you're going to have to figure it out, and he could not. So instead of being 3rd and 2, it's 3rd and 7. Clock will run. It's going to be on the near hash. We'll have 2 receivers down low. Bonnet will switch up top, and so will Day. So Bonnet, the tight end on the right, 2 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom. In the gun, 3rd and 7 on the 49. Cress will run to the right side, looking downfield, being chased by Conyers, who drills him as he throws it away high. Justin Conyers applies the pressure. Braden Cress has to just chuck it deep out of bounds. And AC Flora gets a bit of help from the Timberwolves with a legal man downfield and will force a 3 and out of their own.
I was having trouble finding the ball, but it was way out of bounds.
Yeah, no, he threw it to the stands. Well, trust me, Jeff, you were telling me last week.
Yeah.
You took the headshot. You said Justin Conyers is intimidating.
Oh, man.
Imagine if he's running right at you.
Yeah, he just look at him. He looks like a football player, and
Yeah, no,
I'm not going to get hit by him.
That's where I'd throw the ball too if I saw him coming at me. Cress will run all the way out to the right side. He's going to throw. It's going to be a fake over the top, and it's incomplete. Keith was open, but he was guarded. Josiah Morris in coverage.
That's a turnaround down for the Falcons. First down.
And Jeff, I will say, we talked about it a little with Riggs. Cress, I think, could have run for a first down.
Yeah.
However, Josiah Morris stays with Jalen Keith, and it's incomplete over the middle off the fake punt, so the Falcons will start in plus territory on the Timberwolf 49. 1st and 10. The wind has died down here to the dismay of no one. However, a timeout will be called for television purposes. Well, Jeff, this, it was a 3 and out for us, and all of a sudden, you look at White Knoll inside the 20, 1 penalty, 1 incompletion, and all of a sudden, AC Flora is setting up shop in plus territory.
Yeah, got to make them pay,
Absolutely. It's a play that I'm shocked that White Knoll even attempted with how they were looking,
Yeah.
Feels like with how the defense started, pin AC Flora back deep, make them go the length of the field. However, it's now a little different.
We had a lot of drop passes, haven't we?
It's a muggy day out there, I'll say. It's not like rainy, it's not wet. Coach Offer did tell me, he said he doesn't think weather will be a factor today, but it is muggy.
Yeah.
It's a little different. And with 2 new head coaches, 2 new quarterbacks,
Yeah.
kind of a different feel for both these teams.
Yeah, like Riggs just had a good game, but he could have had a great game could be having a great game if this drops didn't happen. But.
There's a couple plays specifically he could really change up. He'd love to have a couple back.
Sorry, we got plenty more ahead right here.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 for AC Flora. The Timberwolf 49 between the hashes. Riggs gets the snap. Yo Brewer read option running to the right side. Be chased by a couple of Timberwolves, and he's drug out of bounds and dropped. They want a late hit. And Riggs gets slid down. Well, quarterback read option, and Riggs has the speed to try to make it work. He was drugged down out of bounds by Clementa Crosby. I don't believe it was anything to warrant a penalty, just one of those kind of follow-through type of deals.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the yelling was up here, though. I think it was something different. Well, 2nd and 7 on the Timberwolf 46 near hash. 2 receivers up top as Scott will get the snap. Play action. Looks over the middle. Got a wide open player at the 30. It's caught by Mac Huey, who goes down on the catch, a possession catch for Huey. And Riggs Scott puts it on the money.
That's an AC Flora.
It's a first down.
Yeah, good job by Mac. Yeah, he had to get down quick, so safety was coming up.
17-yard reception. Sorry, I'm doing mental math, getting used to this again.
First down for 20.
First catch for Mac Huey here in 2026. A nice throw and catch from Mac Huey and Rick Scott. Price will come in motion. He'll get the jet sweep from top to bottom. He tries to shake one, but he cannot. A nice wrap-up stop from Jonathan Keith,
Number 0, Logan Price on the run. Tackle by number 5, Adrian Ellsworth.
as well as Ellsworth on the stop. A loss of 1 for Logan Price. As I did keep him on my stat sheet, Jeff. I was intuitive enough to put him as a runner as well as a pass catcher today.
Yeah. Another really good athlete for Flora.
Absolutely. Yeah, so 2nd and 11. Falcons line up on the Timberwolf 29. Far hash going from left to right with 7:20 here to go in this 3rd quarter. They cling to a 3-point lead. Scott with 5 wide gets the snap, looks for a quick hitter. That's Logan Price, who tries to shake one, but he cannot. He makes the grab off the 27, but is immediately ripped down. Maybe a yard on the pickup. They're going to actually give Logan Price the line of scrimmage. They tried to fight through the tackle made by Kanzler. And it looks like they're going to give him the forward progress was not stopped, which means it was a 0-yard reception. Maybe 3rd and long now. 3rd and 11. The Falcons need the 18 of White Knoll. They're on the 30 or 29. 2 running back set, 1 on either side. Riggs in the gun, gets the snap, will hand it off to the right side. Gaddis shimmies through 1 to the 25, plows through another defender near the 20 before he's upended. It'll be to the 21-yard line is where they spot him. An 8-yard run for Gaddis, which makes this 4th and manageable. Zion Gaddis creeping towards 100 yards. He's at 85 here. As AC Flora, gotta imagine they're gonna go for it now. 4th and about 2.5. They're on the 21. They need the 18. Between the hashes, 1 receiver either side. Riz gets the snap. They'll hand it off to Gaddis straight upfield. Plunging forward, he dives to the first down and gets there. Just what the doctor ordered, a 4-yard pickup, and AC Flora moves the chains on 4th down.
That's another AC Flora first down.
Well, Jeff, I'll tell you what about Gaddis. He gets upfield in a hurry.
Yeah, he does. Quick decision maker.
So in the red zone go AC Flora, 1st and 10 on the White Knoll 17 between the hashes. 2 running backs set yet again. This time it'll be Noah. Play action over the middle. It's tipped in. Oh, incomplete. Jeff, it looked like we had a good one. His offer was running wide open over the middle of the field. That was it.
Yeah, I wish we would run slants more.
Got us up to 89 yards. Riggs Scott, 7 for 17, 115 through the air. This clock been on Flora's side. It's now 5:32 here left to go in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons on the Timberwolf 17 between the hashes. 2 receivers up top, 1 down low. Riggs will get the snap. He'll hand it off to Gaddis straight upfield. No, he keeps it. He throws it back to the left side. It's going to be wide open. Going to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Logan Price. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I totally missed that.
And I think that's actually going to go down as a run play for Logan Price. I believe Riggs threw a backwards lateral. A beautiful block by Seth Hudson to secure the edge. And Logan Price has his first touchdown here in 2026. AC Flora balloons the lead back to a 2-score game. It's 16-7, pending the extra point. I believe that'll be a run, Jeff. I think that was a backwards lateral.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yo, you're focused on up there?
I was totally bit on that one.
I mean, I think I was bit early. So Riggs fakes the handoff, keeps the play.
Let's see what I did get.
Let's see what you did get. I'm curious. Obviously, I didn't see it. I was watching the whole play.
Yeah.
I get to watch this for the first time, too, and see what you're doing. So a handoff up the middle, and Riggs.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is a lateral.
Yeah, I think it's a lateral.
Yeah. See him throw it. You can't see Logan catch it.
You can't see Logan catch it. I couldn't tell it was on the far sideline. I couldn't tell if it was Parks or Logan. It was Logan Price who,
Yeah, I might have to steal that play from from a huddle and clip it into mine.
and I will say, again, the unsung hero, Seth Hudson, secured the block on the edge, sold it well, and able to spring Riggs for the score, or not Riggs and Logan for the score, I guess, in a sense.
Wow, nice play call.
That was a beautiful play call and right on cue. With 5:25 left to go, 16-7 AC Flora. What a last 4 minutes of this game for Flora, Jeff. I mean, again, you give the ball away. White Knoll's near midfield, gets a big chunk play to go into the red zone. It's taken away by a penalty. Falcons force the turnover on the fake punt. And now the extra point is up and good from Charlie Player. You're blinking, you miss it. The Falcons back up by 10.
Your score with 5:25 remaining in the third. AC 4-17, White Knoll 7.
All right.
Well, this is moving in interesting territory, Jeff.
Yeah.
Every place I've seen that has predicted the game, including social media, the state, anywhere, I've all picked White Knoll to win this game. So technically,
Fools.
quote, this is an upset brewing, if you will.
Yeah.
Now, of course, it's week 0, and
Yeah, you're really.
you have no idea.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to say upset brewing in a sense, but 10-point lead over the 5A visiting White Knoll Timberwolves. And this will be kind of fun, Jeff, because in the overall series between these two schools ever, this is just the third game. We're both 1-1.
Is it really? Wow.
Yeah. Lou Bajak stat. Thank you, Lou.
It's been. Jeez. Yeah. It's been a while since we would have played them. One of our former coaches went out there to coach. I would imagine those two probably happened after he moved out there. What was his name? Coach Dean, something. I should know. In fact, I think he might still be. No, I mean, he's probably retired. He was the athletic director for a while.
So Rutherford will be the one on now. It looks like they're just going to switch off, Jeff, which if they're both kicking well, I don't care.
Up to kick for the Falcons, number 30, Ty Rutherford.
Couple dangerous return men back there. Hickman back there as well as looks like one of their backup running backs as well for White Knoll. Rutherford will boot this one deep. It'll be Hickman who takes it in just at the 10-yard line between the hashes. He's heading straight upfield. Now cuts it to the near side. This could be trouble down the near sideline. Rutherford, the kicker angles. He cannot get him, but he will step out of bounds as he's angled out by Larry Pickett. However, Hickman goes all the way to the Falcon 34-yard line before getting stopped by Pickett. And White Knoll sets up in plus territory. I should have spotted him out way earlier than that. The 38 looked like he was trying to tiptoe the sideline, couldn't quite do it.
Right after that drive, our defense should be fairly rested.
Now you'd hope so, right?
Ooh.
It's been the pressure from the linebackers. T, Jordan Davis, and Justin Conyers have been everywhere today, and especially in Cress's nightmares. Can they continue that start? 1st and 10 for White Knoll on the Falcon 38 near hash, going from right to left, down by 10. Behanoff up the gun, the backup running back takes it right upfield, and again, Caden Brown swallows them whole. A 2-yard pickup for a player I'm going to look up on the roster, and a flag comes out late.
If somebody got a face mask, or if it was a push from behind by the.
I actually don't have a 37 on my roster at all, so.
Yeah, face mask.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Number 1.
So it looks like just a 5-yard face mask, though, right?
Yeah, I guess
So I guess he must have grabbed it and let go. That's still a thing at the high school level. So technically that was not a down. So it's now first about 3 for White Knoll. It looks like it may have been a
that
false
was-
start.
that
Yes,
had to
it
be
will.
something.
Yeah, it was. Oh, they blew it dead, and looks like some players still playing a little farther along. So instead of 1st and 3, it'll be 1st and 8. And oh,
Flag on the play.
are they going to call it against? No, it's just the flag for the false start.
Okay.
They just
They blew the whistle, but nobody threw a flag.
Yeah, that's exactly because while I'm sitting there, I was dropping, and I thought, they could have called Jordan Davis because he technically ran through the running back, but Jordan didn't react.
Yeah,
and I was
no.
like, okay, so that's not how that's supposed to go. So 1st and 8. on the Falcon 36-yard line. Back in the game is Chisholm on the right hip of Kress. In the gun, he'll roll to the right, Kress. 2 receivers up there. Looks downfield on that route. It is caught at the sticks. Brandon Williams in coverage. But Tyler Brown, nice grab. A 10-yard reception for the first.
Hot sale coming
3
up.
receptions, 66 yards now for Brown.
Cookies for sale.
It's now the 27-yard line and a 1st and 10 for the Timberwolves. They're on the Falcon 37, 27 on the right hash. One receiver either side. Chisholm will motion down to the bottom, will fake the pitch, hand it up to Brown up the middle, and another swallow job by Brandon Williams.
Tyler Brown.
And that time, Brandon Williams as well, right there with them. It's a loss of 1. Chisholm, I don't know if he knows where he's going. He has now 7 yards off of 9 carries. He has had 0 success tonight, which is the exact opposite. If you watched a couple of their scrimmages,
Yeah.
they were a very run-heavy team where that was their success was found. Tonight, it's been all through the air. So 2nd and 11 on the Falcon, 28 on the far hash. 2 receivers either side. Chisholm in the gun. He gets the standoff up the middle, breaks through 1 tackle before Timothy Koutrakis shoots him through a cannon and sends him to the turf. Be a 4-yard carry, but it will be 3rd and long. 11 yards off of 10 carries for Chisholm. 3rd and 7 on the Falcon 24. They need the Falcon 17. 5 wide, Bonnet, their gadget player, lined up down low in the spot between the hashes. And now that's where they're going to roll to the left side. Brown's in the flat. No one's on him. He gets to the 20 up near the 15 before he's tattooed by a couple of Falcons. Larry Pickett and Braden Williams combined on the stop. Over a 13-yard pickup for Brown as he just snuck into the flat. It's another 1st down for White Knoll, and they're in the red zone.
24. Brandon Williams.
Cade Snyder will enter the game. All is Brown, 1st and 10 on the Falcon 15-yard line, left hash. Chisholm in the backfield with Kress. Kress will get the snap, hands it to Chisholm. He runs it right, and he runs it right into another Falcon brick wall. Brandon Williams has taken over the inside of the offensive line here for White Knoll.
On the run.
Another loss of 1.
Snap by number 50, Brandon Williams.
Brandon Williams is having a day. It's exactly what he did against LR last week too, Jeff.
Looking good. Looking mid-season form right now.
It's a good. You're looking a little less rusty than I thought we'd look. So 2nd and 11, 3 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Waiting on the Falcons, 16. It's gonna be a weird play action pass high over the middle.
The heck? Was
It was-
that's
so
so
it-
weird.
So this will bring back my ideas. This is gonna go. I was going to Jalen Keith over the middle. So that was the delayed read option RPO that was run by Wake Forest with Sam Hartman.
Huh.
If you remember that.
Yeah, it looked like an EA glitch.
Yeah, I mean, if you're, that was, yeah, everyone kind of stopped, and then, well, Keith was open over the middle if he hit him.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I was
No,
like,
I'm not complaining.
it's a nice play.
So now, 3rd and 11 on the Falcon 16. They need the Falcon 5. 5 wide, 3 up top. That's where Kress rolls when he gets the snap. Looking to the end zone. The ball is incomplete. And a flag will come in late against Ziggy.
Wait, on the defense?
I believe it's going to be DPI, defensive pass interference on Ziggy Offord. I don't know if Ziggy needed to do it, but I think they're going to get him for the extension to the hands.
Great defensive work by number 2, Ziggy Alford on the play.
So we'll be half distance to the goal line as Coach Offord loses his headset as he's halfway onto the field. They'll be halfway to the goal, and 1st and goal now for White Knoll on the Falcon 8-yard line, and they get to pick where they want it. They want it on the left hash. I don't know. I think Ziggy would have caught to that ball anyway, but either way, 1st and goal in the 8. 2:47 to go with the Falcons in front, 17-7 against White Knoll. Week 0 game between these two teams. Both teams with new head coaches. UC Flora with an entire new roster, as it feels like. So 1st and goal in the left half. Chisholm on the right, hip of Kress. 2 tight ends set down low for the Timberwolves with a receiver either side. Crest gets the snap. He'll play action. Looking over the middle. The Falcons bring the heat to the end zone. It is incomplete. Bonnet couldn't hang on. Larry Pickett, an incredible play from the safety to prevent a touchdown. Just gets his hand in there in the last minute. Bonnet had the ball in his hands. Larry Pickett got his hand in there and said, not today. You're going to play another down.
Timeout White Knoll.
Timeout White Knoll. Well, that's exactly what they wanted. It was a good throw from Crest, put it right into the hands of Bonnet. Instead, though, a turn-away job from Larry Pickett saves a touchdown. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And I believe the sideline's off. It should be 2nd down. They have the 4 up over there.
Oh,
I'd like it to be 4th and goal.
yeah,
That'd be a lot better. But, you know, you hear about teams losing 1 down with the officials. I would love them to lose 2.
wait, actually, hold on. Let me think. So, is it 4th down?
They wouldn't have got a free 1st down if it was.
No. But it was. What was the penalty?
Defensive pass interference.
Oh yeah, and they took down the
Took down the
yardage
sticks.
marker,
Yeah, that's
so-
why it's either 2nd down or it's 4th and like 2. There's no in between.
Yeah. Well, one of the yardage markers is up, so yeah, I don't think in high school it's an automatic 1st down, so it must be. Yeah, they have 4th and 3 on the board.
Well, is it 4th and 3? I guess it is. Yeah, 4th and 3. All right. Well, they put the yardage marker down, so I assumed it was automatic 1st down. Good call, Jeff.
All right.
So 4th and 3. Offense will stay on the field and go for it. Can the Falcons put a defensive stand up yet again? Near hash. Crest will roll out. Looking for a throwback, and he is wide open. Keith could walk in. A great play call from White Knoll.
Oh, he's got a cramp.
Complete. Number 0, Jonathan Keith. Touchdown, White Knoll.
Jonathan Keith on the throwback scores, walking in. Who's got a cramp?
The guy that caught the ball.
Oh, that was a beautiful play call.
Yeah, that was nice. Good job selling it by the quarterback.
It looked like they were looking for another screen, another one of their rollouts. 13-17, pending extra point. Crest puts it up, and it is going to go through. A line drive kick. So AC Flora back to a 3-point lead.
Your score with 2:37 left in the 3rd. AC Flora 17, White Knoll 14.
A nice play from Crest after a ball that could have been called, almost was called a touchdown in the sense. However, Bonnet dropped it last second from Larry Pickett. A nice throwback play that fooled the entire defense of Flora. So now, AC Flora forced to respond yet again with 2:35 here to go in this 3rd quarter. Back to a 3-point game.
Yeah.
What?
Haynes pointed out that Flora actually used to have this same design, the helmet design that White Knoll has.
Yeah, I know. I'm really happy that one team had the sense to change it
Yeah, that's right.
again. Hey, we do have a new helmet today. I don't know if anyone notices. It's the Script AC Flora helmet. We've been wearing the F on the last couple of years. Crest will boot this one to the far sideline. It will be caught by Dayson at the 20. He tries to make one miss to the 30, makes another miss. He'll try to angle all the way over. He has some space. Tries to zig and zag, and he gets squared up and dropped by Tyler Brown, who's been the best player on the field for White Knoll today. He makes a disciplined textbook tackle at the 33, where it looked like Dayson may have had some grass in front of him if he got past.
Haynes said it's Wake Forest's mesh offense. Is that what they call it?
I'm sure he's right.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was called the mesh, but yeah, I knew what it was from. I didn't know there was a name for it. I just remember when Clemson was playing, everyone was like, "This is a weird offense. This is something they're not used to."
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 on the near hash. 5 wide for AC Flora. Price comes in motion. Riggs fakes the handoff to him. Run it right up the field. Tries to break through one. Yes, he does to the 45, angling near midfield before he's taken down by Hickman, but Riggs Scott again. Another explosive play for the junior, a 15-yard scamper.
How many yards rushing does he have? It's got to be
50.
50?
50 exactly.
Yeah,
5 rushes,
alright.
50 yards.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, I do keep my own stats for those who are watching at home, which means they may not be exactly accurate, but they're as good as you're going to get it on one of
It
these
could
shows.
also be as accurate or more accurate than whatever the officials say.
Correct. 1st and 10 on the Flora 49. Dason will get the handoff. He cuts it upfield, shakes off one, but gets table-topped over by the linebacker Ellsworth. A 2-yard pickup. But past midfield, go AC Flora.
28 Curtis Stason on the carry.
Flora has a weird non-region schedule, Jeff. A couple teams we're not used to playing. We play River Bluff later. Again, Gilbert, Midland Valley, and then a familiar face. We get to go to Camden. Well, we don't get to go to Camden, but they get to go to Camden.
Yeah. Yes.
2nd and 8 at the Timberwolf 49. Looking for a quick hitter. This time to Larry Pickett near side. Tries to make one man miss. Does scamper past one towards the 40 before he's tattooed by a couple of Timberwolves. It was number 2 and number 13 on the stop. However, a 1st down for AC Flora.
Get another AC Flora 1st down.
Yeah, so five non-region and
5
what,
region.
two 5A, two 3A, but the two 3As are
Yeah, good.
as good or better than the 5As.
Yes. 1st and 10 on the 41. I mean, we'll see how River Bluff
and
plays.
there's no offense to River Bluff or White Knoll.
No.
They're just two of the top
And
5.
off to Gaddis. Burst of speed to the 30. Makes him miss the 25 to the 20. Tripped up from behind. Inside the red zone. Zion Gaddis. Another junk gain. 22 yards.
Number 5, Adrian Ellsworth on the tackle.
And with that carry, Jeff, he has hit over 100.
Wow.
1st down.
111 for Gaddis. 1st and 10 for AC Flora on the White Knoll 18 near hash. 2 receivers up top, 1 down, low cover 0 for the Timberwolves. Riggs will hand it off to Gaddis, who gets swallowed up right where he got it. The White Knoll came in, and they made sure they didn't miss that time. Braden Weston on the stop, a loss of 3.
Braden Weston on the tackle.
So AC Flora can let this clock go to the 4th quarter. Play clock ahead of the game clock by about 5 seconds. They'll be 2nd and about 12, 13 yards it looks like on the near hash on the 21 of White Knoll. Riggs looks for a jump, and he thought he got it. Coach Offord thinks he jumped across, and they didn't call it. That will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Looked like the near side edge. It may have given a look at it. That was Davis, Jamari Davis, but he doesn't go across according to the official, and that will end the 3rd quarter. AC Flora threatening it again, a 3-point lead, 17-14.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to get something out of this drive.
Yes, we definitely need it. You know, this is a big game for both these teams, trying to start off their new tenures with head coaches.
Mm-hmm. Do you have their schedule up?
Yes, give me 1 second. I'm just making sure I get everything up to date with my stuff. I think I'm good enough. Yeah, I just have to flip to their offense to their schedule. So they have a rough one. Ready for this?
Yeah.
At Sumter, TL Hanna,
Wow.
North Augusta, at Goose Creek, then their bye week, and then their region play. Ridgeview, Lexington, Chapin, River Bluff, Dutch Fork.
Yeah.
If you would like their numerical standings in their respective divisions, for 5A, they play the number 1, 13, 17, 7, and 8th team, and in 4A, they play the number 8th ranked team.
That's North Augusta.
North Augusta.
Yeah.
They, White Knoll has what I always call the region of death in this state.
Yeah.
That Lexington region with Dutch Fork, River Bluff, Chapin,
Yeah,
especially in football.
at least for them, they don't have Irmo.
Yeah, no kidding.
And in fact, Irmo's in with North Augusta.
I think so, yeah. Irmo,
It's gonna be
it's weird, yeah. All the Columbia schools kind of got lumped together, and then Irmo got lower state.
yeah, take that, Irmo. No, yeah, this is kind of funny.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't know. It was a weird situation for the groupings that they had in 4A.
Yes, it felt like it was. We were talking about it with Coach Navarro because the fact I learned today is the girls' soccer team will play in lower state. Not because we are upper state for everything else,
Yeah.
but they're going to play in lower state because the numbers are just so offset, and that is due to the fact of, well, Indiana was supposed to be in our region, They appealed. They got up to like region. I think it's either 2 or 3 up in there, and that's with South Point and all them.
Yeah, tons of school in the Rock Hill area.
Yes, and a lot of 4A schools. So 4A has got loaded up this year. A lot of teams return after their 2-year hiatus. We talked about Lucy Beckham will be back. Lugoff, Westwood, all come back down.
Lacrosse is going to be crazy.
Yes.
We got like 4 of the 5 top programs are in A through 4A.
Who's the only team in 5A that's top? Wando?
Wanda.
They're going to walk to a state championship?
Yeah.
Nice. We'll flip the field. I got to reset the clock. Well, here we go. 12 more minutes put up there. 3-point lead for AC Flora, 17-14. AC Flora has it on a 2nd and 13. On the White Knoll 21 on the far hash, going from right to left now. 2 running backs set, 1 on either side. White Knoll putting 6 in the box. Riggs will get a high snap, collect it, get it down to Gaddis, who makes 1 miss in the backfield, turns upfield, flag comes out right as the snap. Gaddis will get a couple yards back to around the original line of scrimmage. However, we'll see what the flag is.
No idea.
It looks like another pre-snap on us. Illegal motion, maybe. They didn't blow it dead. Now the curious question is, will they accept it?
No, it looks like they
false
declined.
Penalty. Yeah. So they will accept. They will decline the penalty. They did not give us the yardage for that play. Did we not get back a couple yards? Yeah, it's just, again, the officiating, shaking off some of the rust as well. This is either going to be there's going to be the 3rd and 10 or 2nd and 13. Or I guess 2nd and 18. Now you have to give him the original line. Now the question is, do the officials remember where he got? I believe he got about 3 yards.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Yes. So they decline the penalty, which means Gaddis gets 3 yards. Back to 111 for Gaddis. So now 3rd and 10 for AC Flora. At the Timberwolf 18, they need the Timberwolf 8 for a first down. Man defense here. Hudson down low, so is Price in the slot. Up top, it's Offered. I'm curious, Jeff. I feel like this may be a time to throw a jump ball to Ziggy. 2 running backs set, 1 on either side. White Knoll has 4 down low. Riggs will fake the snap. He'll roll out to the left side. Has him in the flat. Is Dacy, who bobbles and catches at the 10. He bumps up to the 5. A spin move towards the end zone. He reaches it. Gets in! Curtis Dason scores, and AC Flora extends the lead back to 9.
Unbelievable effort. Great touch pass by Riggs, though. That's not easy when you're running with a guy.
And exceptional concentration for Dave. I mean, he bobbled it, was able to stick with the play, and Dason with a beautiful spin move to get by a defender and score. AC Flora gets it back. Curtis Dason on the reception, an 18-yard touchdown, and AC Flora gets the lead back to 9. Charlie Player on for the extra point, who has been perfect thus far today. Good snap, good hold, and I mean, that looks to be automatic. Looks like an NFL kicker, Jeff.
He gets a lot of distance on an extra point.
That's wild. Wow, what a play. Riggs Scott.
See that again.
Nice touch pass. I didn't have my best call on it.
Yeah, it's a hard pass to make when you're going forward like that. And then that effort.
They reach to the end.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Curtis Dason, how do you do?
Hey, if anyone wants to donate to the Definite Fiction Lacrosse Club, any money that comes into my Venmo handle will go to that. Oh, man. All right. I feel better again.
I told you I thought it would be a little busier. I thought it'd be a little more high scoring. I think it's coming now rather than later.
Yeah, I mean, it happens when new defenses get tired.
New defenses, the offense able to adjust. Now the defenses have to adjust. Can AC Flora cut down White Knoll? Falcons respond to the punch that the Timberwolves delivered with a right hook of their own. Now can the defense deliver what could potentially be a big-time closing moment here? It's going to be fun, Jeff.
Yeah.
TV timeout.
All right.
Complete.
Charlie Player will be back out to boot this one deep. We'll see if the stance changes from the special teams after kicking it deep. It was a nice return last time from Hickman. Player will step back around his own 29, 9 yards away, or 31, excuse me, 9 yards away from the ball. He will kick this one, a high overarching kick that'll be taken in by the backup running back off his chest, and he recuperates inside the 5, gets upfield, he's tripped up and stays on his feet to the 25 from behind, ball comes out, it's on the ground, who's got it? That ball's out at the 30. It's a scrum for it now, and it will be...
Oh, yeah.
Ball coming away with it. The man who got the fumble, who caused the fumble. The man who has the pick today, Brennan Fudger. He was the one who caused the fumble. He picks up his own fumble, and now AC Flora with a golden opportunity to really put some distance between the Timberwolves and the Falcons. Won't you have
Wait. Why is...
Or no. Oh. So I believe...
Wait, they're giving it to them?
I guess so. It looked like Fudger had it, but they gave it to White Knoll.
Huh.
That is...
I mean, definitely came up with the ball. I don't know.
I mean, that's usually the telltale sign, but I guess they disagreed. So instead, White Knoll will get a second chance in that sense. Almost had a costly turnover on the kickoff. They'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 30 in the far hash, going from left to right. With 11:29 here to go in this game. They trail by 10. Bonnet comes in motion from top to bottom. Cress will roll out to the bottom of the formation. Now escapes one, still looking downfield, evading pressure. He's rolling out near the sideline, looking for Brown near the sideline. He caught it. No, he did not. Great play from Fudger to break it up at the last second. It'll be incomplete.
Second 10.
So 2nd and 10. White Knoll lined up on their own 30 far hash. A big time spot here. Crest gets the snap, looking for the swing pass to Chisholm. A dart, he catches it behind the lines, goes to the 30, spinning toward the 35. The Falcons surround him and wrap him up at the 35, but Chisholm does get half of the expected yards he needs. It's now 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Chisholm's first reception of the night. A 5-yard one to boot, and that puts Crest at exactly 200 yards through the air this evening. 3rd and 5 at the 35 on that far hash. 5 wide, 3 down low for the Timberwolves, 2 up top. The Falcons put 5 in the box. Looks like they'll not play a deep safety. Now they'll move back. They'll bring pressure. They'll rush 6. Coming now to the near side, Crest trying to get away from 1. Spin through a tackle. He'll tuck the ball and run, trying to get to the 40. He slides, and he did not get there. Davis, or no, that is a horrible spot.
Wait. Yeah, it has to go where the slide was.
Yeah, no, they're going to give him where he ended up the slide. He started his slide at the 38-yard line. They give him an extra 2 yards on the scramble, and it's a 1st down. That is...
Plot armor.
1st down, Timberwolves.
And that was... He started his slide exactly at the 38. Jordan Davis was the one who touched him down, or Brandon Williams. Instead, it's 1st and 10 now for the Timberwolves with 1:10 to play. They put 3 receivers up top. The Flora faithful not happy with that spot. Crest gets the low snap. He brings it over. Looking for a hold near side. Yes, it is. It does not matter. It's going to be caught by Keith. He'll get to the 40, tripped up. At the 40-yard line of AC Flora, however, they could not stop D. Jackson, who's getting his jersey quite literally ripped off of his body. To be a hold on White Knoll.
Was the flag late, or?
Oh, no, it happened. He
Okay.
tossed it right as it happened. I guess you...
Oh, I thought you said it doesn't. It's not going to matter.
No, I'm saying
as
like
though
the
they didn't
catch.
call
Yeah,
it.
sorry.
Okay.
No, my bad. No, I meant like the catch is not going to matter. My bad.
Oh, I got you. Okay. No, everything you said made sense. I was just,
No, you're good.
my interpretation was off.
I will say, Jeff, we always have one of these linemen that have started to break out as a young kid. D. Jackson feels like he's been one today. You know, he's going to get overshadowed by big Brennan Williams, but D. Jackson has had a very, very, very solid game in the middle of that defense when called upon. He'll take a necessary breather on the sidelines. White Knoll will have it 1st and 20 on their own 30 near hash. Cress will get the snap. He'll play action and roll to the far side. He gets chased from behind, and Jordan Davis from behind with his 2nd sack of the day. It's a loss of 1.
On the tackle, number 8.
Well, Jordan Davis has to be one of these senior leaders on this team this year. So far, he's done a good job. 2nd sack of the day. Cress was able to escape Williams, however, Davis from behind. As now the clock keeps ticking, 9 minutes left to play. Clock is on Flora's side here.
Jordan was the thumbnail for the stream.
He's living up to it so far. 10-point lead for Flora, 2nd and 21 on the 29 of their own. The Timberwolves. Cress will throw that pass to the far side. It's caught past the original 1st down marker, but then taken down is offered on the stop. That ball looks like it's going to go to number 7.
Number 7. Kyle Griffin on the reception.
Kyle Griffin. Now, 11 or 20 yard or 10-yard pickup. No, 12. There we go. I'm mathing. So 3rd and 9 here for White Knoll. They have 3rd and manageable after having 2nd and a mile. They need just around midfield. They're on their own 41. Far hash going from left to right, trailing by 10. Cress in the gun will get the snap, dropping back. Flora comes around the edge. Frail breaking pressure, looking over the middle. The high throw is intercepted. Oh my goodness! He went up and got it. Larry Pickett on the interception takes the ball away and gives AC Flora offense back on the field.
Wow.
An acrobatic play was out of the reach of Brown. Pickett, who was maybe a half yard behind him, it made an acrobatics job. Wow.
Yeah, the throw didn't miss by much, but yeah, good job by Larry.
I mean, Brown jumped and didn't get a hand on it. Pickett took the ball. So 1st and 10 for Flora on their own 49. 2 running backs set. They'll run it near side. It'll be Dason. Tries to spin through one. He gets to the 45 before he's taken down by Cancer.
Yeah, definitely got to stay in. I mean, still plenty of time left in this game, but
I mean, that is as big as it's going to get.
when in doubt, keep the clock running.
Yes, a 7-yard 1st down run. AC Flora up 24-14. Under 8 minutes to play. As they're trying to tell the clock to run. It's
Yeah, why
not
is
running.
it not running?
I guess they're saying he got out of bounds.
The near side officials said
Ah,
he was in. But
Well, it's 2nd and 3 either way. Falcons on the 44 of White Knoll. Near hash. 2 running backs set. It'll be Gaddis who runs it right. Has to spin through one tackle, but gets tattooed from behind the line. He can't get anywhere. It'll be Evan Pierce, the linebacker, who's able to stop him. And interesting, they say forward progress wasn't stopped, so they lose him too. It looked like forward progress was stopped, and they kept driving him back, but the officials disagreed. Going to be a timeout for White Knoll. Or maybe no, is it
no,
an
it's an
injury?
injury.
Okay. Looks like maybe hopefully just a cramp for number 2, Christian Hickman. And we have been blessed today, Jeff. You know, we talked about the weather being so hot.
Yeah.
Not being as hot, the
It feels great.
cramps have been, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, it's
Oh yeah, if we didn't have the front going around,
yeah, no, it would be horrible.
everybody would be locking up.
Remember how Chapin 2 years ago happened?
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah, it was just cramp.
It was like every play it seemed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
7:37 remaining. AC Flora with a 10-point lead has a 3rd and 5 on the Timberwolf 46 in between the hashes. They need the Timberwolf 41 as White Knoll will put 9 in the box. Riggs gets the snap, hands off to Gaddis. No, he'll play it. He'll look downfield and they're going to blow it.
Was
What?
there a whistle?
They blew it dead and Riggs is still running with the ball. The far side official, I mean, this is...
They thought the running back was down. The far side official did.
Yeah, Riggs kept it. And what is going on?
Inadvertent whistle. You replay the good down.
I don't know what you're supposed to do. I've seen this happen one other time. The one other time was me and Rec Ball.
What happened there?
We had a play call. We had a play call that was a bootleg.
Yeah.
And the quarterback, he would fake he'd fake the handoff because
Yeah.
everything's in rec ball's a fake. He put the ball on the side of his like legs, so they couldn't
Oh,
see
so
it.
the official couldn't see it.
No, the other team couldn't see it, and they take off.
Yeah.
The official didn't see it. He got 40 yards downfield before anyone tackled him. Of course, he didn't. So yeah, inadvertent whistle. We play the down. It's kind of a saving grace for Flora.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 5. It'll be a read option. Riggs will run it to the right. Tries to escape one, but he gets tag teamed, and a helmet comes off
That's
on D. Jackson. And it'll be Riggs Scott who loses
officials
maybe a
weren't
yard. No, he does not. There'll be a gain of nothing on the play. And bring up 4th down. Clock will run, but or no timeout from White Knoll, it seems. Has to be, right? Oh, now they'll run the clock. Okay. So the helmet came off, so Jackson had to lead the field of play. So max protect for EC Flora. Scott at about his 42. Return man is up at the 15. Riggs will quickly boot this one deep. A low liner. A high bounce over the head, and Brown fields it and falls down at the 5. Well, closing in fast was Will Cranford as well as Josiah Morris.
Yeah, it was a really tough bounce for the returner.
That's one you have to just kind of let go over your head and hope
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
it goes
hope
into
it
the
goes
end zone. So Flora, nice punt from Rick Scott, pins White Knoll all the way at their own 5-yard line. With 6:48 to go, White Knoll has to go 95 yards if they want to get this game back to 1 possession. And a timeout will be called a TV timeout, definite fiction timeout. Definite fiction timeout.
Time to like and subscribe, guys.
Absolutely.
I went over 5,000 subscribers yesterday.
Hey, I don't need ad copy to read, Jeff. I'm sorry.
You what?
I don't need ad copy to read during this definite fiction timeout. I didn't bring any. I'm sorry. You can fire me later.
Well, I didn't know we were streaming. I didn't even try to get any
No, I mean I
sponsors.
you didn't. I didn't think you were streaming either.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh man.
We found out. You texted me today. You said watch us like a stream, and I said what?
It's like, yeah, I'm really glad.
I'm glad I took the extra time after my CIU PA game yesterday to look into the White Knoll team.
Yeah, thank you to Coach Yader for reaching out to Fox.
Yeah, and shout out Coach Brown to the left of us who was able to help me with the little White Knoll
get
scouting.
some stats and stuff.
I had no stats
Or
on them, but
no
at least I got who they are.
Yeah.
You know, when you without any stats, your first game of the year, you have nothing to go off of. I mean, you're just kind of shooting darts in a sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, we're over 300 people watching right now.
all the students got the game on, hopefully, right?
Yeah, that's right. Everyone.
Everyone who left. At least one's got it on. Y'all need to turn it on to boost
Yeah.
the numbers. 1st and 10 on the own 5. Cress will play action. Look for a deep shot down the left sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. Johnson in coverage. Looked like Jaden Keefe maybe had a little push off, but no call from the official.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like he gave a little extension. Like that's what they called Ziggy for earlier.
hmm
It wasn't a lot, but it was there. Just
It
2nd
reminds
and
me
10.
of the weakest offensive pass interference that they called us for was Flora against South Florence. Chris Lofton would have had a touchdown.
Jeez. Will be Bonnet. This is the Wildcat. He'll run it to the near side, get up past the 10 before he's tripped up. Brennan Fudger, the safety, comes down and makes the stop. Bonnet still down, a little gimpy after the play, after the 8-yard run, and he won't be able to get up until a trainer will come and have to look at him. He'll have to be taken off the field.
Looks like another cramp
Yeah,
based on how
Well.
his legs were extended.
that's the best
Yeah.
the best scenario.
And have an injury.
Correct.
Cramps the way to go.
So he'll have to come off for a play, a crucial 3rd down for White Knoll. Now, everything from here on out for the Timberwolves is 4-down territory, no matter where you are on the field. They are on their own 13-yard line, though, for Bonnet. He lined up in Wildcat back around the 2nd drive of the game, but a false start penalty reverted White Knoll back to their original offense. That was the first time he's done it since then.
So no Barnett on the field. Do you send somebody? Send a linebacker? Blitz?
I would think so, but they're doing 5 wide here on 3rd and 2. Interesting decision for White Knoll. Fudger, the safety, going over top on the far side, and AC Flora is going to bring some pressure, and they're going to cause offsides. You called it, Jeff. Unfortunately, Flora was a bit overeager.
Yeah.
A 5-yard penalty will give White Knoll a free first down, and we'll let Bonnet rejoin the field of play.
Well, you didn't have to be out of play.
That was the play.
That counts.
That counts, yeah.
First and 10 from the 18-yard line.
So yeah, he's able to come back in already. He'll line up in the slot up top. First and 10 for White Knoll on their own 18-yard line. Going from left to right with 6:10 left to play in this game, trailing by 10. Cress with the snap. Will roll out, look over the middle of the field. It's going to be caught by Jaden Keith, who gets past the first down marker and cut down to the 30-yard line. Looked like Ziggy Offord and Jordan Davis combined on the stop. He gets down to the 31, so a 13-yard pickup.
Number 2, Ziggy Offord on tackle. Number 8, Jordan Davis.
So first and 10 for White Knoll now at their own 31. Clock still ticking, under 5:40 to play. First and 10 on the far hash. On their own 31, 3 receivers down low. Flora playing man. Cress rolls out. Now that throwback pass. Chisholm's going to have it. Koutrakis wasn't full, but he can't make the tackle. Chisholm gets past one. Pickett and Fudger trying to angle. Chisholm down to the 40 to the 30. He slips, and Chisholm will go all the way. The second time the throwback screen has worked, and White Knoll right back in this one.
Number 3, Christian Chisholm on carry, touchdown, White Knoll.
69-yard reception for Chisholm. The throwback works, and White Knoll stave off what could have been a gut punch from Flora after the turnover. And they get to force a punt and then drive 95 yards in under a minute and a half. Press on for the extra point. A big extra point for White Knoll, but I'm only down by 3. Good snap, good hold. Press puts it up and through as the kickers have been perfect so far. It's 24-21 in favor of Flora, but White Knoll not going away.
Yeah, I prefer to win by 20, but this is a pretty good game.
I mean, unfortunately, you're right. I don't like that you're right, but you are right.
Yeah.
17 for 23 is Cress with 298 yards through the air. That throwback has gotten us now multiple times, and Flora, the offense going to have to put together potentially one final drive here to close this game out.
Five minutes left, 2 timeouts. I'm guessing they kick it.
I think you kick it deep. You're not worried quite yet about this game going. So, looks like up top, Koutrakis as well as Livingston, one of the running backs. Fudger. It'll be Seth Hudson up the middle, and then Braden Williams, in case they do kick it short. Crest does not. He will boot this one deep. And it'll be caught. It'll be Gaddis yet again, past the 30 to the 35 before he's tripped up. Tackle made by Keith, Jonathan Keith. A nice return from Gaddis, and AC Flora's going to need one more big drive to try to put this one away.
Clock running, don't tell anyone.
They're trying to stop it right now, don't worry. And now it's finally stopped. Unfortunately, Jeff, they caught it quicker than we would have liked it to.
Should be about 5:10.
Eh.
What are they putting up?
I have no idea.
1, 2.
5:12.
Yeah,
You're close.
That's about
Close enough.
All right.
Well, it's been a game that AC Flora just quite can't put away the Timberwolves. A 3-0 lead for AC Flora, turned into 10-0 before White Knoll. It's kind of seesawed back every time. Every time AC Flora can get it to 10, White Knoll responds, gets it down to 3. 24-21 is where we stand. 5:12 left to play here in this one. AC Flora will come out 5 wide, 6 in the box for the Timberwolves. Riggs gets the snap. He's going to do a quarterback draw here to the near side. Up to the 45. Scampers near midfield trying to stay in bounds. He does get down in bounds at the 49-yard line.
And the first down.
A couple of White Knoll players. Frazier looks like Kanziter as well as number 40, Pierce, all on the stop. But Riggs Scott with a first down off a 10-yard carry. So right at midfield is where Riggs gets. He gets 11 is where they spot him. It's a nice play from Riggs. 5 wide yet again. 3 up top, 2 down low.
He's got time.
Yeah, still 6 in the box. 4:30 left to go in this game. I think they're trying to put more players in the box. There's only technically 4 players in the box if you're doing your technical numbers. Riggs looking for a quick hitter instead. Will roll out. He'll just tuck this one and run. Gets to the 45 and goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. And I think Riggs immediately knew it. It's one of the coaches trying to calm him down. It is an 8-yard pickup for Riggs, but the clock will stop at 4:20.
Now it's the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, difference between going down for a 5-yard gain or getting 8 yards.
Well, they were looking for a quick hitter, Jeff, and
Yeah.
White Knoll playing
Like-
weirdly farther back than I thought they'd play in this drive. They're playing 2 deep safeties, and they're playing off the receivers. There's only 3 linebackers, and 2 of them are kind of outside the box. So 2nd and 2, Riggs yet again the only man back there. It's going to be a quarterback draw to the near side. White Knoll again is going to play off. Riggs gets the first down and will slide down at the 36, and that is
that
veteran move from Riggs. At that point, there's no reason for extra yards. You have the first down. You get 6 yards. And the flag will come out late.
Weird place for a flag.
It's, I believe, they're a point to, I'm going to say White Knoll potentially. Flora wants the flag on the Timberwolves. We'll see exactly where this is spotted.
Like a personal foul or something?
I'm not sure. I haven't. Face mask on the defense.
Face mask.
I mean, I don't think it matters. And actually, probably weirdly, if we don't score, it hurts. Because now you're 15 yards closer, which means you're only.
I wonder if it was like one of the defensive linemen face masking an offensive lineman.
So technically,
more like illegal contact to the face or whatever.
Probably.
Because it didn't look like Riggs.
No, it wasn't on Riggs. It was the middle. Yeah, it was away from the play. Well, the clock will run. AC Flora's on the 21, so technically can get 2 more first downs. 5 wide. White Knoll will finally put linebackers closer up, around 7 in the box. Mac Huey will come in and play tight end up top. Riggs in the gun with now Gaddis on his left hip, 2 receivers up top. Riggs gonna let the play clock run down. He has a good view of it. As we're now at 3:40 here with 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. Gaddis pointing out potential rushers here on the left hip of Riggs. Play clock at 5. Riggs will get the snap and hand off to Gaddis. Gaddis will run a right side and cannot run through a tackler. White Knoll strings him up behind the line of scrimmage. It's number 5, Ellsworth on the stop, the linebacker with a loss of 2.
We want to give a quick congratulations to number 4, Mac
It'll be under 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm curious. This is where I thought they take. I guess they only have 2 timeouts. They'll take them here theoretically.
Yeah. Congratulations, Matt Huey, Scholar Athlete of the Year.
Nice.
Of the week, sorry.
Yeah.
Of the year.
Of the year.
It's a little early to call that.
Clock under 3 minutes. 2nd and 12 for AC Flora on the Timberwolf 23 between the hashes. Gaddis on the left hip of Riggs. Now White Knoll plays all the way up, 8 in the box. Hands off to Gaddis up the middle. Breaks through one and just can't break another one. If he's able to shave off the tackle from it looked like number 4, Crosby, the defensive back, it would have been an end zone house call instead. 3-yard pickup. And now 3rd and 9, and White Knoll's still not using that timeout. I guess they're hoping to potentially use it on offense, but I don't know, Jeff. I want this clock get dangerously low. It'll be just about 2 minutes when this has to be snapped, and now White Knoll wastes their timeout with 2:15 to go. So no complaints as a Falcon faithful.
Yeah.
AC Flora able to shave about half the play clock before White Knoll burns their 2nd timeout. 3-point lead for AC Flora with 2:15 exactly left to go. It's going to be a 3rd and 9 for AC Flora. So what do you do here, Jeff? Theoretically, let's just hypothetically say, it's a 4th down attempt.
So it's going to be a run here, right? So if you get 5 or more yards, you probably go for it on 4th. I mean, because White Knoll's not going to kick a field goal to tie it.
No.
They're going to, even if they're down 3, they're going to go for a touchdown. So does the second field goal matter?
Probably not.
No.
Crest looks good enough where I don't think he's going to miss an extra point.
Yeah. So it's probably worth, like, if you get the first down, pretty much seal the game. So it's probably worth going for it on 4th as long as we can get 3 or 4 yards, 5 yards.
We'll see. White Knoll is going to put,
Yeah.
looks like they're going to put about 7 in the box, 2 high safeties, 2 DBs. Between the hashes on the 20-yard line of White Knoll. 2 running back set. Riggs is going to fumble the ball. It's on the ground.
Jeez.
We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
We're going to see if that Gaddis could get back on there.
We got it.
No signal from the officials. And it looks like Flora will keep possession. Gaddis with a heads-up play, gets on the ball, and Charlie Player will run out.
Okay.
So a loss of 2 on the play. A mishandled snap, Gaddis saving AC Flora, and Charlie Player will come on.
Yeah, losing yards. Yeah, this makes sense.
Yes.
Go for that field goal for sure.
So some miscommunication now.
Sorry. Yeah. We're going to wait. Run the clock down and then call timeout. Wait, there's no...
Yeah, the play clock never ran, so I think that's...
Wait.
Timeout. AC Flora.
Well, whenever the game clock doesn't run, it's theoretically one of the officials manually keeps the clock.
Okay.
So they probably would have had an idea of how close it would have been.
Yeah.
Because if you ever watch the game on TV and you're wondering why they take a second
Yeah.
between calling the penalty and it hitting 0, it's because the referee or backfield umpire, if you will, will see the play clock on the screen, will look down to zone watch, he'll confirm it's 0, and then he'll throw the flag.
Yeah.
So that is why if there's a slight momentary delay, if you're yelling at your screen, like, why do they not throw the flag? It's because the official's actually looking down at his clock to make sure it's actually 0. And it wasn't started prematurely.
I'm still going to yell at my TV.
Well, you do whatever you want, Jeff, but that is the simple answer. That is the answer that you were seeking.
Yeah, that's right.
So 1 timeout for either side. Charlie Player will come on, and this will not be an easy shot for Charlie. It'll be a 40-yard field goal. However, he's lined up right down the middle. The wind has died down.
Back to the field goal to the 13.
Flora trying to give themselves a 6-point cushion. White Knoll playing more of a shell. Not rushing them, it doesn't look like. Low snap, it is gotten down. Player puts it up, and it is no good. He pushes it to the left side. They had the distance, just couldn't keep it straight. So White Knoll, they'll get the ball where he's put it at, which should be about, or nowhere. I guess it's snapped in high school. So we got the 20-yard line, meaning 80 yards potentially for White Knoll. And the Timberwolves drive late. And AC Flora put one more defensive snap together.
Need to get pressure.
Yeah, 1st and 10. On their own 20 between the hashes. Crest will roll out to the left side. He's getting chased by 2 Falcons. He has to just throw this away as he is obliterated back at his own 5. Conyers and Brennan Williams provide the pressure. It's a throwaway for an incompletion.
Incomplete pass, pressure by number 11 and number 50. Justin Conyers. And Brandon Williams.
I think they're going to put 140 on the
140.
clock is what they're going to give them.
Oh, jeez.
The White Knoll coaches are petitioning for 138, if you could probably hear. They will take 140, I'm sure.
Yep.
So now, of course, it's never easy. 100 seconds left in this game. 5 wide. White Knoll has 1 timeout remaining. They have to go 80 yards to win. Between the hashes, 2nd and 10. Crest gets the snap, looking for a tunnel screen underneath. It's a throw it late to Brown. He gets taken by 1. He breaks 1 tackle, and the Falcons corral him and drop him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brady Williams on cleanup duty, but Brennan Fudger was the first man to greet him as he caught the ball, as well as Caden Brown, who cannot get up, and this will actually not be a fun one for Flores. It's actually Brennan Williams who stretching out that arm. Well, this will be a clock-stopping injury for Flora with 1:18 left to go in this game, but it will be 3rd and a Lancaster mile, 3rd and 15. Well, that's one where I'm curious as to why Crest just didn't throw it in the dirt. Flora had that tunnel screen red like the back of their hand. And now Brown will run off late. They're going to put the clock back up a little more. So it'll be about, I think, 124, 122 is what they give them. So 3rd and 15. Or it looks like maybe not 15, 3rd and about 13. Scoreboard's a little off, but no, nothing terrible. They need their own 30. They're on the 23. Crest will get away from one. Still scrambling out. He's going to tuck this and run. He gets through Brandon Williams. The flop comes out as Kutrukis shoves him to the ground.
Another flag. Was there a hold on the backside?
I believe so, as Jordan Davis is vigorously pointing at White Knoll. And it looks like the one pleading his case will be...
So with a minute left, right, do you push him back? Or do you go 4th and...
I think you push him back.
4th and 8? Yeah, I think you push him back.
Yeah, you don't want to get anywhere near. You just want to give him as far back as possible.
It's the time that matters more.
Yes. So, 5-yard or a 10-yard penalty on the hold. This will be 3rd and about 23 now.
Oh, half the distance.
Half the distance, yeah.
3rd and
You're right.
20.
Yeah, 3rd and 20. Yeah, 3rd and 20. 3rd and 21. Yeah. So they line up at about the 9.5-yard line. They need their own 30. 1:08 to go. Play will run now after the penalty. White Knoll has one timeout. Falcons playing up. Crest will roll out to the far side with 5 wide. He's still looking downfield. He'll just chuck this one deep. Alford in coverage. That ball is tipped and incomplete. Great play from Ziggy Alford. As Jaden Keith was the man in concern. He was down near midfield, and Alford puts the ball into the turf. And one of those plays, Jeff, that's not really done a lot, but once that ball is touched by anyone, Alford is allowed to basically make as much contact as he wants. So once the ball was touched, I wasn't sure who was touched by first. Alford pretty much wrapped him up and said, "You're not getting there."
Yeah.
This will bring up 4th down. Flora wants to go to the best formation in football, victory formation. White Knoll has 21 yards to save their week 0 game. Well, say what you will, Jeff. It's been a great game as you've already said that more than I have. I'm more worried than you are, but hey.
Yeah. Yeah. For this, got to have a couple linebackers getting into the backfield. Yeah.
So this is always the fun one, and it's not as much on this one, but for Hail Marys, everyone says just blitz because don't want them to get down there.
No, I would almost.
But I don't know if blitzing makes the most sense at this stage because obviously it's not really a Hail Mary. There's more plays after this.
Yeah.
Well, good to see Brendan Williams back in there. Just a minor scrape that he came off for, but he'll be back out there. Falcons putting their DB set out there. Davis Lumpkin comes on to play safety. Josiah Morris, Larry Pickett, they're all back deep. White Knoll needs their own 30. They set up on their own 9.5-yard line. 4 receivers down low, 1 up top as they line up between the hashes. 50 seconds left. Can AC Flora close it out? The snap goes to Crest. Getting inside Conyers immediately. Now Davis comes in the delayed rush. Conyers rips them down from behind, and that is the game. Jordan Davis, Justin Conyers. The linebackers deliver in the clutch. And AC Flora will move to 1-0. A game where they were picked to lose by every publication you could read. The Falcons, with no expectations, a lineup of complete revamption. There are potentially 2 offensive players that played meaningful snaps last year that are playing today. The defense was picked through. Both their star edge rushers transferring out. Their Oregon cornerback gone. It looks like AC Flora potentially run a play here, Jeff.
Are you missing somebody?
Yeah, it looks like we are. As Brendan Williams will come out. Yeah. As now we're going to try to burn a time.
Got enough to get the snap off?
That's at 7-6.
It doesn't matter. We can back it up 5 yards anyways.
I say you just burn a timeout, but 2-1. They do get the snap off. Guidance will take it up the middle. They're going to try to, try to push him toward the end zone, and he does get in. Zion Gaddis caps off a win for AC Flora. No need to run victory formation when you push it in. Gaddis, another touchdown as he has made the most of his day. And Flora punctuates this upset win here in week 0.
Yeah, I didn't expect over 50 points to be scored in this game.
I said my
Well, you
number was
did, yeah.
63, so I think we were in the middle.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I thought what was going to happen in the second half would also happen in the first. Just kind of like a couple stops, but more kind of like trading blows in a sense.
Yeah.
AC Flora, what's better than no wins? 1 win.
Oh, yeah.
It's the undefeated start of the AC Flora Falcons season. Zion Gaddis will be the one to remember today. 110 yards on 18 carries, 2 touchdowns for Gaddis.
Your score with 33 seconds
You know,
left.
as these,
AC Flora,
you know, this
31.
offense develops,
White Knoll, 21.
and then when we add in Jalen Simmons to it,
Now you forget
really good team.
the Falcons are missing their leading rusher from last year. Their 1,000-yard back, Jalen Simmons.
Yeah.
Their 1,000-yard back, Jeff, who had,
1,000 yards in what, like 6.5 games?
I mean, something like
Or-
that.
well, I guess it was more than that, including playoffs. But yeah, not just
336 yards was what he scored against Seneca.
how many?
336. He averaged 8 yards a carry. He
Yeah.
finished with 1,237 yards.
Okay. But he only had what, maybe 50 after the first 3 games or something.
Yeah, it was. I
I
mean,
can't remember when it was. It was about then that he kicked it.
I mean, he kicked it into high gear around the midway part of the season. Rutherford will come on to boot this one deep one last time. There'll be a matchup here with Gilbert at Memorial Stadium on Thursday of next week. Again, the White Knoll schedule gets no easier after this. They will head to Sumter. A 5A team looking to contend for a state championship. Rutherford boots this one near sideline. It may trickle out of bounds, and yes, it will.
Kick off out of bounds.
Well, Coach Offer, Jeff, in game number 1 gets win number 1.
Yeah.
He said a couple of things. He said dominate the line of scrimmage. Done that. The run game has been spectacular today. In comparison, White Knolls has been non-existent.
Mhm.
He said dominate the turnover battle. AC Flora has done that, I believe, 3-1 in that regard.
Just gave up a couple of 3 big plays.
Couple big plays. Yep, that's the difference, and that's how White Knolls stayed in this game. And of course, Jeff, the one that's not going to be talked about, the penalties have really been cut down from AC Flora here as this game's progressed.
Yes. Yeah.
Coach Offord has to be happy with how his team's performed. The 5 wide, 1st and 10. Kress will tuck this ball, keep looking downfield as Petrakis throws it over the middle. That ball is caught by Keith against Offord as Keith continues to go upfield and gets kind of spine buster out of bounds by Larry Pickett inside the 40.
By number 17, Jalen Keith. Tackle by number 5, Larry Pickett.
Clock will stop after the 1st down. I believe he also got out of bounds as well. 1st and 10 now as Kress trying to direct traffic with 21 seconds left. 10-point lead for Flora. White Knoll, we're just trying to get one final score on the board here. Kress with the 5 wide, rolls out up top. Now we'll try to cut up field, trying to navigate the pocket, and Jordan Davis for the 3rd time today brings down Kress behind the line of scrimmage.
QB on the run, tackle by number 8,
Yeah.
Jordan Davis.
Might not get. No, they won't get another one off.
No, they will not, as Kress is down and has not gotten up yet. It's the worst possible way to end the game. Meaningless snap and all that. Good to see Kress back up to his feet. Hopefully and it looks like it will just be a cramp for Kress. as he will already rejoin the huddle. He cannot play this snap. But it's good to see him back moving around. Just a cramp here to end the day. AC Flora in their first test of the year. We're going to get win number 1 with 3 seconds left. The clock will run, and that will do it. AC Flora takes down White Knoll by a final score of 31-21. The linebackers, Jeff, showing out.
Yeah.
Brandon Williams in the defensive line as well. The front 7 looked like a problem yet
Yeah.
again.
Yep, really good. Awesome. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to next week now. Do we know what Gilbert's done this week?
I have not even thought about looking, to be honest. I've been too into this game.
It's a really good game.
I had a ton of fun.
Great game with the win. So
I mean, no, I mean, objectively, it was a fun game to watch.
yeah.
Now, of course, we probably didn't have as much fun as y'all did because I'm worried, but beside the point.
That's right.
Gilbert is beating Nation Forward 14-6.
Okay.
Well, Jeff, the heroes, Zion Gaddis and Riggs Scott, both outstanding in their Falcon debuts here. As Timothy Koutrakis, Jordan Davis, and Justin Conyers, Jeff, you might keep the camera on them.
Yeah, going to get coach.
I think I know where they're going. Coach Offord lying in wait, hugging his players as he's about to get a ice bath here in win number 1. Welcome to Forest Acres, Coach.
There we go.
We'd like to say a big congratulations to Coach Alford and the coaching staff of the AC Flora Falcons for getting this first win of the season.
Awesome.
Congratulations to Go Falcons.
That's about as good as you can hope for, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll have a playing of our
Again, next week, Gilbert,
All right.
right here on Definite Fiction
Yeah,
on Thursday.
Thursday night.
Thursday night football.
All right. It'll be fun. I don't know. I just need to see what time the JV would start. Oh, gotta. The alma mater with the cheerleaders.
There you go.
Yeah.
A backflip from Dason.
JV, yeah. I might go out to Gilbert. We'll see. But I guess that would be Wednesday then for JV.
For you, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You might hear me on Wednesday. Otherwise, you'll hear Alex and I on Thursday.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.